And I'm live. Ugh. Oop. Let's pull up the stream on my phone. The afternoon, early afternoon on a Monday. I doubt people are gonna show up. But that's okay, because I'm doing this for myself. Let me see. Can I get to my channel, please? YouTube? That'd be so cute. I hope the sound is, like, okay. It should be. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm live. Grab a link. How the fuck do I grab a link? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm stupid. What do you... I know how to grab a link. I'm stupid. Okay. My cat is definitely eating something. Oh, look, there's one viewer. That's probably me. It's probably me. Hang on. We shall see if my friend joins. Ugh. Let's hang out. Should I have done this at a different time of day? Probably. Who knows? Okay, let me... So... You can't use chat, Jericho? Why can't you? I don't know why you can't use chat. It's a Mikey. That is your bestie streaming. You should be able to use chat, Jericho. Yeah, Mikey can do it. Well, I can use it in the link. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to fucking do stream shit. I see your comment now. Whoop. Cool. So... Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Teehees. I'm so good at streaming, you guys. I wanted to react to this video because it makes me mad, and I want to talk about it because I can. I don't know how interesting this will be for you guys. Jarengo, if you, or Mikey, whatever, I guess if you'd like to join, you can. I could make a quick, like, group VC if you guys want to join the stream. But you remember, Mikey? It's more of the Cinebear situation. Except instead of just reacting to Cinebear, we're reacting to a dumbass called Just a Robot. I've known about this guy's existence for, like, many years. I think he's kind of mid. I haven't really paid attention to most of his drama. He was associated with someone called, Lio Convoy. That's a whole fucking can of worms that I might react to someday. But long story short, Just a Robot made, like, the worst. Remember what the I don't know what you're trying to say, Mikey. But yeah, no, he made, like, probably the worst video ever. It's really funny because, like, you'll see in the video where he talks about, like, how he's, like, sure he's gonna get, like, a bunch of backlash. He tries to, like, 360 IQ predict what the response is gonna be, but, like, as you can see, this is not Just a Robot's channel. This is a re-upload. For the record, the original video, I think, was posted, like, what, 24 hours ago? That video got taken down real fast. Here's the re-upload. Stop using swipe to text and then you can talk. Then it'll be better. But yeah. I'll do my best to keep an eye on chat, but I'm gonna start the video. Let me know how it sounds. It's gonna sound weird at first, I think.
I was going to make a video talking about a recent document that was released about me, but the situation has gotten much more serious as I realize the damage that I've caused.
Another person in the ArtCC has been outed as a bad person. Gee, that's surprisingly new. In other news, there's gonna be a sunrise tomorrow morning. That being said, this situation might not be as cut and dry as you once thought. Unlike everyone else who rushed out their video on Cine, I actually reached out to her, and she agreed to do an interview with me.
I actually reached out to the creep that messaged a minor NSFW. Yeah, I'm so much more morally correct than the rest of you guys.
It's like with the Pyrocynical drama, the Spoctor drama from 2016, and the Hopeless Peaches drama. There was something about the Cinebear situation that didn't feel right. I'll give you two options. You can take the blue pill and just believe the mainstream opinion about Cine, or you can take the red pill, and I can show you just how deep this rabbit hole goes.
It's really not that deep. Fucking anime protagonist, dumbass.
Before I begin, I would like to make some disclaimers regarding this video. Number 1. One of the subjects involved in this video goes by a different name than they used to, due to identifying under a different name and gender. If you know the user by the name of Birdie within the animation meme community from years ago, a drama I actually made reference to in my last video, which I to this day do not know anything about, then you should know they now go by he, it pronouns, and they have changed their name to Jack. This is the ArtCC. Half the people in it are trans.
So what? Shut the fuck up. Fucking idiot. Okay, so you're gonna see, okay, so Jack does use it pronouns, but, like, listen, there's just something about people outside of the queer community actually using it pronouns for someone, even if it's pronouns they want. It just sounds, it comes off so dehumanizing. I don't know how to articulate it. I hate the way Just a Robot uses it pronouns for Jack. Like, they're not incorrect, but, like, I'm pretty sure Jack, like, mentioned it on Twitter, too. Like, but whatever.
When talking about their drama, I will refer to it as Birdie, but for the rest of the video, I will call him Jack as that is what he prefers to be called. Second, please give what you can to help save my friend's family restaurant.
This
A link
is
to the
gonna age so
GoFundMe will
poorly,
be down
for the
below.
record.
I know it doesn't seem like the time for it, but I
It's
promised
not the
my
time
friend
for
I
it.
would shout it out in every single video until we raise the money for it. And number 3,
Anyone who opens their video with "take the red pill," oh my god. Yeah! No, you get it. Just a Robot's a fucking idiot.
some of the stuff you may hear me talk about in this video will be a bit troubling to some, but I am
Yeah,
going
no,
to
it's
keep
ve-
my
troubling
words
to all
simple
of
and
us.
brief and show evidence that will be highly censored. Now, you might have heard of
You
the
don't show
Birdie
really
drama
any
back when
evidence,
they were
but that's
bashed by
okay.
the ArtCC for seemingly no reason. After all of that drama, they became best friends with CineBear03, who I will just be referring to as Cine for the duration of this video. They moved in together.
Off topic, but I hate his fucking, like, talk sprite. Shut the fuck up. Also, I don't know, I just think using it is a little dehumanizing in general. Isn't that the point? Like... Some people, like, because of people's relationship with their gender, some people, like being referred to as it. But, I don't know, because, because of the way that so many people dehumanize trans people, when someone outside of the queer community actually uses the it pronoun for people who, like, do like that pronoun, it just feels wrong. It feels like they're happy about the fact that they can call this person it, but I mean, maybe that's a reach. I don't fucking know.
Together around 10 months ago, but unfortunately their friendship didn't last. Last time I heard about two ArtCC people moving in together, it was Kai and Omnia, and yeah.
This guy has like a fucking addiction to bringing up other dramas that are like not related. The fucking Kai and Omnia shit, I don't care. That's not related. Also, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna comment on that.
We all know
I don't
how
wanna deal with
that
I don't
turned
wanna touch that
out.
drama with a 10-foot pole.
ArtCC people just don't move in with one another. It never turns out great. As for how I first learned about CineBear03, I first discovered Cine through her video on Spocter. Other than that, I just saw her video on Lio and Peaches, along with the first few minutes of her video on Deadwing Dork. Ironically, Cine brought up that she was moving in with Jack at the very end of her Spocter video.
I'm moving out soon. My original plan was to move out in January, but things have changed. I'm going cross country to pick up my friend
Pay attention
so that
to
we
this.
can roommate together. They've been an online friend for a long, long time, and they've been dealing with a really unsafe living situation for.
Alright, so there's Cine saying months ago that Jack has been dealing with a really unsafe living situation. Let's remember that. We're gonna put a pin in that.
a while now, so I want to go get him. My family has been really, really adamant about me not doing this, though. They already hated the idea of me
I don't
moving
really know
out
what
so
that-
soon,
oh
but
my God.
they
Just the
hate
robot
my
puts a lot of
roommate even
context in
more.
his video.
When I heard this, I thought nothing of it.
I understand they're worried for my safety, but the way they've gone about being worried has been really stressful. I need to go on this road trip, I need to help my friend, and I need to make my own decisions. I need to get
Good for
out
you.
of this house.
Remember all of this stuff about Cine's parents not being okay with her moving in with Jack, because it will become important later. As they were
yeah.
living with one another, someone made a document accusing Cine of doing very bad things with minors. Jack called Cine out for this, it made a video. The video absolutely blew up.
Okay, you're stupid. He's stupid because the first Google Doc was not about the grooming allegations. It was about the fucking Discord.
And
He's a
tons
dumbass.
and tons of people also made videos on Cine. I, along with many other people, wouldn't have learned about this situation for a lot longer if Jack didn't make its video. There are two docs that compiled all the evidence of what Cine did.
dumb.
The first one has 111 pages.
It's 111 pages long! You're kidding me!
Why
You're
the fuck do
kidding
you need to
me!
put Turkey Tom in my
Sure,
face?
it's long, but it's mostly just screenshots. The most severe
Yeah, screenshots.
Your allegation in this document was that Cindy was grooming a 14-year-old by sending them inappropriate
No, it was
pictures.
not. That's not the first Google Doc, you stupid mother. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the doc is so long that most people didn't look at it in its entirety, and
A lot
if
of
they
people
did,
did.
they didn't
You
look at it
didn't,
very
though.
carefully. Now, some of you may be asking, how old was Cindy when this all happened? Was she 16 when she was talking to the 14-year-old? Or 17? Nope, she was 20, about to turn 21. Like her birthday was right around the corner. The 14-year-old also made their own doc, and it's, oh god, 188 pages long.
188 pages!
Turkey come again. Fuck off.
No! 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 No!
But it's almost entirely just made up of screenshots, so it's not as long as it may seem at first. Now, some of you might say that these screenshots are out of context, or maybe the messages are fake. After all, Discord is one of the easiest websites to use to fake messages. I mean, it's happened to me before, so it might have happened to Cindy. But the thing is, those allegations aren't just allegations anymore because Cindy admitted to it.
I've been an irresponsible content creator.
Yeah, she did.
And I've been acting inappropriately towards my fans. This alone is enough for me to realize I need to make sweeping changes to how I conduct myself and how I interact with my fans. But the most serious thing I've done is I've groomed a minor. I became friends.
I want to ramble so much, but as you can see, this video is an hour and a half long, and the last video I reacted to was like 30 minutes long, and my video ended up being like 3 hours, so...
friends with a 14-year-old after I made a mental note to myself to not become friends with minors again, and I overshared with them. I shared graphic, explicit materials with them when I shouldn't
Yeah, you did.
I groomed this child.
You
And I
did.
knew what I was doing was wrong, and I betrayed everyone who looked up to me.
Yup.
I betrayed my friends. I've done the worst possible thing I could have done, and I'm suffering for my choices.
On the one
Right.
hand, I am happy she admitted to it so fast, but on the other hand, she groomed a minor! I could go over the proof in the doc,
He
but the
flip-flops so
drama
much in
seems
this
like
fucking
it's
video,
already
it's so
over.
weird.
Proof of what she did came out, her roommate talked about it, making the situation blow up, and she admitted to it. It's like that one clip from Rick and Morty.
And now, another quick mystery. I just want to know who could have done something like this. It's a travesty. I did. See this knife and all the blood on it? Here's my fingerprints. Guilty. I sentence you to life in prison.
Everybody, including Cindy, seems to be in agreement that she's a groomer, but I think a lot of you want me to be as transparent as possible and go over the two really big docs. I've seen a lot of false information get spread around about this situation, and I
What
want
false
you all to
information?
understand
You're dumb.
exactly what's going on, because let's be honest here, most people aren't going to go through two massive docs. The only
Why
one
people did,
defending
I
Cindy
did.
at all is
You're
Akumu,
dumb.
I mean Kumo. And let's be
Kumo's
honest
a
here, he's a
fucking
guy
idiot.
who everybody hates, so if anything, he probably made the situation even worse for her. The guy is an absolute
Kumo made it worse for her? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He gave her an excuse to come back. Kumo's an idiot who backtracked when things did not go well for him.
contrarian in many
Kumo literally compared a fucking grown-ass adult sending sadomasochistic rape comics to a 14-year-old as locker room girl chat. He can suck my nuts.
people consider him to be a troll. Clearly, he's just doing this to stir up drama. But as I was working on my Cindy
Yeah, he's a
video,
drama
I kept
whore.
on
Kumo's a drama whore. He can't milk the Lyle convoy situation anymore, so he's got to find something new.
going back and changing a lot of things about it. And once I finished my video on Cindy and looked at all the evidence I had lined up, it just didn't feel like a good video to me. I got that same feeling I had during the Pyro drama, the Hopeless Peaches drama, and the
Oh my God.
Spoctor drama.
Oh
For those of
my
you
God, it
who
makes
do
me
not
mad
know
he
what the
brings
Spoctor
those
drama
up.
is, basically back in 2018, he was accused of inappropriately messaging minors as young as 13 years old. But he got out of them because he did those actions when he was 16 to 17. Cindy was 20, about to turn 21. So
You're dumb. Hang on. Which one is he saying? Is he saying that about Pyro Cynical, or is he saying that about
contrarian,
Stalker?
and many people consider him to be a troll. Clearly, he's just doing this to stir up drama. But
Okay,
as I
going
was
back a
working
bit.
on my Cindy video, I kept on going back and changing a lot of things about it. And once I finished my video on Cindy and looked at all the evidence I had lined up, it just didn't feel like a good video to me. I got that same feeling I had during the Pyro drama, the Hopeless Peaches drama, and the Spoctor drama. For those of you who do not know what the Spoctor drama is, basically back in 2018, he was accused of inappropriately messaging minors as young as 13 years old. But he got out of them because he did those actions when he was 16 to 17. Cinny was 20, about to...
He didn't get out of them because he was 16 to 17. He got out of it because a couple of adults realized that, like, none of the evidence brought forward was real evidence and that everything was fucking faked because the person who was claiming they were 8 years old was actually, like, almost the same age as Spoctor. Oh my god. He got out of it because he didn't hurt anybody. You're dumb.
Turned 21, so there's no way she's innocent, right? Well, I told myself the same thing, but then I noticed she took down her apology video, and I decided to reach out to her because I just felt so uneasy. And after I interviewed her, which I will play at the end of this video, I realized that Cinny and all of—
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I've only listened to half of this video. I haven't listened to the interview yet. I'm so ready to react to that live. It's gonna be great.
Of you were lied to. I've gone against the mainstream art commentary community opinion lots of times. I did it in the Peaches drama, the Antunes drama, and the Toby drama. Granted, the last one didn't go so well for me, but the other two went pretty well. I know 100% that I'm going to get a lot of backlash for making this video.
Oh yeah, you did.
Someone with a sizable audience needs to say something. The first big red flag to me was how quickly Cinny admitted to grooming. When it comes to groomers, they never do that. Cosmodor didn't do that. EDP didn't do.
I'm pretty sure Cosmodor did admit to it. I don't know if he admitted that fast, but he did, like, admit to it, if I remember correctly. I didn't follow that one too closely.
That. In fact, there's not one single groomer that I can think of that has ever done that. The only person that I can think of who admitted to being a groomer before Cinny was Spoctor, but he was innocent. If you've seen my Vincent Skullman video on my old channel, then you know that I've proven that ArtCC people are cartoonishly spineless. Just a little social pressure will make them admit to things that they haven't done.
Yeah, is this why you hang out with ableists? Is this why, Just a Robot, is this why you hang out with people who disrespect you and don't care about you? Because it's pretty fucking obvious that the people you hung out with in Leo's crew did not care that much. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so tired of people always bringing up the fucking Spoctor drama every single time there's, like, a big situation is, like, some kind of comparison. Like, can we fucking stop bringing that up? It's really not even comparable here. It's really not even comparable here. Like, the evidence in the Spoctor drama was literally, someone about Spoctor's age. Like, they were both teenagers. They were doing some role play. It was, literally, it was, like, cropped and doctored screenshots. That's disrespectful, Mikey. But the Spoctor drama shit was literally, like, cropped and doctored screenshots. There was nothing full. It was all fake. Like, and, like, when eventually the, full screenshots were shown, like, it completely absolved him. Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't, like, he got consent for things, he respected boundaries, he was a normal person. And then, like, there was literally a whole fucking, like, chat that was leaked where basically two fucking adults and this teenager, I don't know. I think at least one of them was adults. Was an adult. Regardless, three people just literally conspiring to take him down. It was dumb. Meanwhile, the Cinny drama is, like, it's just screenshots of grooming. What? Oh god. Wait, what are boundaries? I know, Mikey. It's so crazy. I'm rambling too much.
In court, people are allowed to rescind their guilty plea, and that is put into law because humans are, well, human. They can be pressured into saying that they're guilty even when they aren't. Tons of people have admitted to practicing witchcraft because they were
Yeah, no, he really compared, a fucking creep sending shit to kids, admitting to what they did, the same as, like women being tried for witchcraft. Like, I can't. You're dumb. Shit. Jesus. You're gonna make me cough to death. I can't. That's unironically hilarious.
pressured into it.
Okay, Jaw, that may be true, but did you actually watch Jack's video?
Yes, and it barely had any evidence at all. It is mostly just Jack talking, and that's pretty much it.
Jack has, like... I'm, like, 90% sure the video that Jack made has, like, links to the Google Docs so people can, like, see the evidence. So they can see the one about the Discord, and they can see the one about Eno, the victim. But hang on, it's about to be really stupid.
Sock has expressed discomfort with Cindy multiple times, and Cindy hasn't made an effort to change anything. She made graphic rape comics, including Sock's characters, and sent them to people she barely knew, who then leaked them because she didn't fucking know them. Sock expressed discomfort again, and Cindy doubled down and told Sock off because she can cope however she wants, I guess. I haven't looked at the screenshots. I've only heard, like, testimony of this, but it's disturbing.
I haven't looked at the screenshots.
You're stupid.
I've only heard, like, testimony of this,
Stupid,
but...
just a robot.
She has an obsession with Boy to
Okay. Ugh,
this
no, I'm just
very
gonna let it play.
day.
I'm gonna let it play this clip.
Before I found out about all this, Cindy actually DM'd me last night and said, oh, Boy's yelling at me, because I think she has, like, an imaginary version of him. I don't know. And I was like, why is he yelling at you? And she's like, I don't feel comfortable saying. And then I found out from someone else what she did, and she just wasn't gonna tell me.
Some of you may bring up that Jack and Cindy were best friends, and it would be in denial about what their friend did. The thing is, though, Jack is...
Like, okay. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay, so, the thing is Just a Robot is being fucking stupid there. Okay, so Cindy is... fuck me. Jack is talking about how he didn't, like... He didn't look at the fucking, like, rape comics because he didn't want to fucking look at that. Like, that's what he's saying. But Just a Robot is sitting there, like, saying that he didn't look at any of the evidence, like he didn't have evidence, essentially.
friends, and it would be in denial about what their friend did. The thing is, though, Jack is very, very autistic.
So are you! I'm not even joking. I'm not being hyperbolic. Just a Robot is autistic. He's made that very fucking clear. Oh my god. Just a Robot is the kind of, like... Just a Robot is one of those people that seem to subscribe to the whole quote-unquote Aspie supremacy garbage because he hangs around with ableists. He, at the very fucking least, he used to. I don't know if he still is hanging out with Leo Convoy's crew or not. But, like, shut the fuck up. What does Jack being autistic have anything to do with this? Every single detractor, every single person who quote-unquote is, like, on Cindy's side but actually isn't condoning Cindy's actions or whatever the fuck, like, mental gymnastics they want to do, has some ableist bullshit to say about Jack. It's exhausting. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, please, what is wrong with the commentary community? Why are so many of you ableists? It's so... Oh my god.
Like, I can't be the only one who thinks it's weird that Cinny allegedly groomed a 14-year-old, and Jack somehow makes it about itself and gets $10,000 in donation.
They didn't make it. Oh my. Okay, alright, okay. Jack found out the person they're living with sent sadomasochistic rape comics to a 14-year-old. Jack is a victim of abuse and felt uncomfortable and wanted to fucking leave. Jack's disabled and asked for help. Was probably not expecting it nearly as much as they did, but they got the money and they left. They didn't, if I remember correctly too, I think Jack either tried or offered to give some to Eno. I don't know. But regardless, you're dumb. You're dumb.
Like, what? How does that work? If that's the rule from here on out, Professor Dreadlock has been messaging minors inappropriately. Now give me $10,000, please. Even if you're moving out, you don't need $10,000 unless
yes,
you
you
live
do.
in California or New York or something. In fact, if you live in one of those two states, $10,000 will only cover your rent for a week. But why couldn't Jack just ask for, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000 and then...
Because that'll disappear! Are you stupid? I mean, you are stupid, but that'll disappear so fast. Like, do you live in your mom's basement, just a robot? There's no shame. I used to. But, you know. Oh, god damn it. Like, I swear to God. If you, like, use some goddamn brain power. Jack is disabled, has made that very fucking clear, is disabled, and needed to very spontaneously move. They have no income. They have no way of getting money. We have no idea what Jack's medical costs could be. We don't know. Like, they need transportation, food, possibly a plane ticket. They need enough. Also, if they don't have an income, most places that they can get an apartment at will not let them move in unless they can prove they already have the money to pay for rent. Like, because most places require you to have a fucking job. That's what I'm fucking talking about. If Jack is to get, like, a studio apartment, almost, like, in most places in America, like, at the very goddamn least, for, like, a studio apartment, bare minimum, they're paying, like, at least $1,000 a month. They're more than likely paying more than that. Then we have to factor in food. We have to factor in transportation. I don't know if Jack can drive or not. If he does, that means he's got a car. He does have a cat. He needs to, like, there's so much. There's so, like, you're dumb. And just a robot is just expecting that Jack can, like, yeah, you can do that in Kansas, but it's Kansas. But, like, just a robot's also expecting that someone, like, who is disabled and has been on and off of SSI can just, like, within a month or two, just find a job that can afford their living expenses. That's not how that works.
And get a job. Well, that's because...
I'll also point out the fact that, like, with GoFundMe, you can't take out the money until you reach your goal, and, like, honestly, there's a good chance that, like, Jack didn't even think he'd get that fucking money. So, but it's Kansas. Come on, man. Like, you got one of the best. Okay. Jericho has one of the best, quote-unquote, best, like, paying jobs you can get in Kansas. Quote-unquote. There's not much more. In terms of opportunities, there's not much more. I don't know, maybe I'm talking on my ass, Jericho. Let me know if I am. Oh no, I'm rambling too far. Because, like, Just a Robot is gonna get way worse in a minute.
it doesn't work. Yep, Cindy was paying the overwhelming majority of the rent. Jack needed Cindy.
Even though Cindy literally said in her fucking new response video that I reacted to before that she needed Jack's SSI to get the fucking apartment they had. So just a robot, you're stupid.
But Cindy did not need Jack. Cindy is working a real job, she's making money, and she's paying rent. Jack for the longest time was on Social Security until he moved.
I hate you.
So let me get this straight, we're paying taxes to it, and now we're giving $10,000 to it.
We're paying taxes to it, and I swear to God, I wish I could reach through the screen and bitch slap this stupid fucking dumbass. I'm so sick of ableists. I'm so sick of ableists. You're really gonna sit there and shame and demean someone because at a max they get what, about $900 a month? Shut the fuck up, alright? You don't know Jack. They are disabled. You don't have a single iota of how difficult it is to get benefits in this fucking country. You can actually be legally determined as disabled in this country and still not receive money. When my inheritance ran out, that I was fucking bleeding away to survive on, there was a question as to whether or not I get my benefits back. Because they can literally just decide you don't need it. You don't fake that shit. You know how difficult it probably was for Jack to get benefits in the first fucking place? Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm so sick and tired of hearing people complain about Jack being on disability, of getting SSI. You all can suck a fart out of my ass. Disgusting. Disgusting. This alone makes everything you say worthless, honestly.
It almost seems like Jack had everything to gain by throwing its friend under the bus.
But Jar, the document had...
They didn't have anything to gain. Jack did not have anything to gain from this. What the... I don't understand how you think that they'd have anything to gain. Yeah, no, Kansas is super underdeveloped, which is why it's cheap. Maybe you should be a chemical researcher, Jericho. Go make those big bucks so you can commission me to make a fursuit for you.
had all the proof. I mean, look how many pages it had. All that evidence must prove that Cindy's a groomer, right?
Well, actually, no. There's not one shred of evidence that Cindy groomed anyone.
You are so stupid. You are... honestly, I genuinely, because of this right here, I genuinely don't believe that he's read the fucking doc. Or, I don't know, maybe he thinks that the first doc is supposedly the grooming allegations? I don't know. I fucking can't. I literally fucking can't. I don't understand how you said there's no evidence of grooming. Oh my fucking god. You're so stupid.
Just testimony, one of which came from herself, ironically.
Testimony!
Now I want to make this
Testimony! It's not testimony! It's screenshots! It's full, undoctored, uncropped screenshots of their entire conversation! What? Holy shit! Their interactions start out with, I'm 14. Cool. I'm gonna start telling you my fucking sexual fantasies now. Oh, by the way, here's a fucking rape comic. I can't. Dude. I can't.
100% crystal clear. Cindy
I'm gonna
did
slap that. That specific fucking PNG frame, I'm gonna slap it.
100% speak inappropriately around minors. But know who else did that? Pyro.
It feels like that little thing he just said there was the obligatory, he has to say that, but you know. Disclaimer, I don't really know much about the Pyro syndical drama. In fact, I don't know anything. So, I'm not gonna comment much on it, I guess. So take anything I say
Recently,
about this
to
with a
those
grain
who
of
are
salt.
unaware, I've been accused of grooming a 15-year-old boy when I was 19.
Yeah,
That I'm some kind of predator and was aware of his age
fucking
all
Google
along.
Docs. Did
This
you
is
read it?
categorically untrue.
Did you read
and
it,
a
Jar?
complete lie.
I don't think you did.
But a few days ago, a poorly written Google Doc has surfaced claiming that I have lied in my response and I'm 100% guilty. I just want to be clear. I have never lied.
Why do I care
at
about
any point.
Pyrocynical?
This document is
why are you
disingenuous,
here? I could say the same thing about the no, you can't. Oh my god.
Like insane assumptions based on limited and broken evidence. It's not hard to dismantle it. It's just annoying that I have to be the one to do it. These conversations never led to any nudes being exchanged. It was just purely fantasy god.
I don't care if you didn't exchange nudes. I don't care if it's just fucking fantasy. Oh my god.
Something which Ivory himself confirms.
Did he ever ask you for nudes?
Why do I care about this?
No. No.
Several of our conversations were leaked online by Ivory. Here's one of the more damning ones.
I'd love for my Sonar.
Oh, I can't. I'm not.
There was no sexual interest. There were no nudes exchanged.
Ooh. I hate you so much.
His name, his appearance, it wasn't important to me. He never once disclosed the fact that he was 15 at the time these exchanges commenced. He didn't include his age in his bio until he was 16, but I was not on Twitter between the 28th of December 2016 until the 29th of June 2017, as I was suspended. It would have been a hell of a lot less likely for me to see all but one of these tweets that's been used as evidence in this Google Doc. My Reddit post clearly shows that I was suspended from Twitter.
I'm sorry, but I am not hearing, like, a dramatic reading of, like, furry fart fetish content. I'm sorry, I don't want it on my channel. I'm subjected enough to it on Twitter. Like, have your kinks, I don't care. I don't want to hear about you gassing someone in the face. Shut the fuck up.
At the time that they were made.
Especially when it's role-playing with a minor. I can't.
And that, of course, leaves the very last one. But, like, what are the chances of you catching one specific tweet when you follow hundreds of people? I brought this up in my Reddit post as well, but it's been deliberately left out as some, like, shit attempt at manipulation.
Wait a second there, Jaw. The city situation and the Pyro situation are completely different. I mean, after all, Pyro didn't know Ivory's age. I think you need to see the next clip after this one.
When Ivory linked me his Twitter profile, the age in bio says 16. This is something I acknowledged in my Reddit post, but to be fair, I probably didn't elaborate enough on it. In retrospect, I never should have continued the furry stuff with him once I learned of his age, even though...
Okay, no, wait! What? What? Why is this in the video? Why you just... Okay, listen. So, what is the point here? Because okay, so first we're bringing up the fact that, like, Pyro didn't know the victim's age at first. Okay. Fuck up for not clarifying how old someone is. Okay, but, like, also, if you didn't know how old someone is, I don't really view you as a creep. I just view you as a dumbass who doesn't, like, conduct themselves responsibly when they do ERP, but whatever. But, like, I don't understand why that matters to Cindy's situation, because the fucking beginning of Cindy and Eno's interactions was Cindy confirming the fact that Eno is fucking 14. Like, she's fully aware that Eno is 14! But now you're keeping in the fact that Pyro continued ERPing with the minor when he found out that the minor was a minor? What? So, what? Is it, you said that everyone's basically forgiven Pyro. I don't know. I don't know about this situation. If that's the case, that's not a good thing. That's not a defense for Cindy. That's just a showcase of the internet's fucking problems. I can't.
No, at the time, I didn't see it as a problem. If it helps for context, because we're being so open here, I'm straight, IRL, like, I have no interest in guys.
Oh my god, Cindy did this too, as you can see. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you're straight. You still are doing inappropriate shit with a minor. It doesn't, like, they're trying to use their sexuality as, like, a defense for, like, role-playing with minors that are the same sex as them. And it's like, can you just stop? It's not a defense. Like, not even remotely. It's for the first part, for the brain farts. For one thing, you can just lie about your sexuality to pretend it's some, like, defense for yourself. That is just a thing. I'm gonna put that out there. But on top of that, it doesn't, like, the argument here is that they're not attracted to the minors, so that means they're not pedos. I don't care. I do not care. Because one, I'm not gonna believe your words when you're the abuser. And two, you still did inappropriate shit with a kid. Yes! Yeah, see? You get it. Neozin. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly. I did my best, I promise. You get it.
This is just purely, like, a weird fantasy, and it does not carry over into the real world whatsoever.
Except it does. Except it does carry over to the real world. Because because guess what? Because the minor on the other side of the account that you're interacting with is a real fucking person who is going to mentally compartmentalize the interactions they've had with you, and that can affect their choices, it can affect their development and their view on what healthy relationships are. So it does affect real life, and I'm so sick of people being like, fantasy doesn't affect reality. It does. ERP with minors affects reality because you are affecting that child and their development. Disgusting. Shut the fuck up.
Of someone who drew, like...
Have you watched the original response video by Pyro? No, I have not. I don't really know anything about the Pyro situation, so I'm assuming that there's some new people here. The video I'm reacting to is an archive of a video that Just a Robot uploaded, low-key in defense of Cinebear, who was exposed pretty soundly for sending sadomasochistic rape porn and, like, straight up grooming a 14-year-old. Like, this is just a thing. And for whatever fucking reason, Just a Robot in his dumbassery is using the Pyro situation to make some points. But yeah. I'm so glad I pronounced your name right.
Fan art of
It
my
makes me
Fox
happy.
character back in 2016. I then apparently replied to them, like, jokingly saying not
What?
thick
Like,
enough, and then
why is
asked
there
me
so
for their
much of this
age,
here?
and they said 15. So when people
this
saw
part in
this,
mind. Shut
they
the fuck up.
instantly drew parallels to the grooming allegation. I asked them for a thick version, and they drew this, which isn't even really that different from previous things they drew before even getting into contact with me.
I
I
don't-
didn't commission
what is
it.
the point here?
What was drawn
Where are we
wasn't
going with
pornographic.
this?
They've drawn very similar stuff before, and there was no roleplay here. It was nothing.
And last I checked, we pretty much all forgave him. Cinny is a coomer, a gooner, but not a groomer. Grooming requires intent and a desire to get with someone. Cinny did neither. If you want to get with...
Cinny absolutely groomed Enno, and I'm really fucking sick of these pseudo-intellectual dumbasses with fucking PNG fucking stills sitting here arguing semantics over if Cinny's a groomer or not. Cinny is a fucking groomer. She's just also a dumbass at the same fucking time, okay? Like, she established that the child was a child. You can actively see, if you read the goddamn Google Doc and also listen to her response video, because her second response video, she, like, fucking exposes herself even more. Like, she puts her entire ass out there. Yeah, but you're not a pseudo-intellectual, Jericho, so it's okay. I promise. Fucking... I lost my role. Where the fuck was I going with this? Like, Cinny starts off, like, learning that the child is a child. You can very clearly see, them like slowly introducing more and more risky and eventually sexual and eventually like a downright deplorable content to this child, slowly testing the waters. You can they were aware of the fact that Eno didn't have a lot of people in their life, that they were relatively isolated. They were aware of the fact that they were really popular. This child was talking to them. That is giving them attention and singling them out and making them feel special. They fucking you can't say that it wasn't grooming. I don't understand. Just because Cindy was quote unquote bad at it doesn't mean it wasn't grooming. Oh my god. How, like, there's so much going on here. How many people are involved now? I don't fucking know. Like, the vast majority of the internet seems to have the consensus that Cindy is fucking disgusting. There are some pseudo-intellectuals debating on, like, if she's a pedophile or if she's a groomer, but, like, ultimately, most of the people talking about that are making, like, just casual side comments in response to people like Kumo and Just a Robot bringing it up. Because at the end of the day, it seems like most people understand that semantics don't fucking matter here. Okay, because, like, could you sit here and argue semantics about Cindy not being a pedophile? Sure. Okay, cool. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. Alright? I do not actually care. I don't. Yeah, no, exactly. No, her response was, like, insane. I don't know, Neozin, if you saw the last stream I did, I reacted to, Cindy's response. It's just, I can't, I can't, like, holy shit. I think my favorite part was when, she was talking about how she was having a fucking breakdown when she was finally starting to get the consequences of her actions, and she's like, I didn't have anyone else to go to, so I messaged Eno because I was so sad. Cry alone, bitch.
With a 14-year-old, you have to be a pedo. Now, Cindy makes a lot of Coomer art, so there must be evidence of her drawing Shota, Lolly, or Cub, right?
I mean, the signs were there in public for years. Just take a look at her channel. There are tons of videos where she would make suggestive animations of a minor character from My Little Pony. By that I mean Scootaloo isn't a minor character from My Little Pony, but that she's a minor character. She's underage. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, this is cut and dry. She's guilty. But the fact of the matter is, she made those animations when she was a minor.
No, Jax, oh, dude, you should go down the goddamn rabbit hole of Just a Robot. Like, this stuff on his channel is kind of average content creator stuff for the commentary community, but the fact that he associated with Lio Convoy and that crew, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he was in the Rosa Cult. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I honestly, I'm thinking about reacting to the Rosa Cult, TBH. That's a hard goddamn watch. Honestly, the Rosa Cult was so nastily ableist that a lot of the fucking shitty ableist jackasses in this community that I don't like even felt sickened by it watching it. A lot of them said they couldn't watch it. It was a hard watch. That's impressive. Imagine, and I'm 90% sure that Just a Robot was there, and if he wasn't, he was very aware of the way Lio treated people. That whole community was awful. Jack's not the bad person. Jericho. Jack is, Cindy is the groomer. Jack was Cindy's roommate. Jack is the one who brought all of this to attention. But people are attacking Jack and being ableist towards him, because when he was literally a fucking 12 and 13-year-old, he got into stupid-ass drama on the internet, even though now it's been, like, what? Years and he's an adult now. People still have a hard-on, like a hate boner for him. It's ridiculous. No, you're fine. Yeah, I don't. His views are very conservative. I've always heard, I know. I don't know a lot about him. I know, I've heard people talk about how he's racist. I don't know anything about that. I know that people didn't like him from the Toby drama. I don't know. And I know that he's got some deep-seated internalized ableism. It shines clear in this video too. Motherfucker's autistic and is using autism against Jack. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, I didn't know Jack at all. I definitely was, around when the Birdie drama was going on. But, as an adult now, looking back, I can't even imagine. This is something that, a lot of people, aren't really taking into consideration. The life that Jack has had because of the drama. They'll give that pass to people like Cindy, right? But they won't to Jack. Crazy.
Herself. A lot of these inappropriate animations of Scootaloo are over 7 years old. Cindy just turned 21, so back then she would have been 14. Maybe this is just me, but I don't believe 14.
Yeah, I don't think all his content is bad. If I'm gonna do, an overview of his content, I don't think it's all bad. I don't think he dog whistles or anything like that. I think he's just a dumbass with internalized issues. If I'm gonna make some, looking through the window kind of idea of how I see him, I guess. But yeah. I don't see him as someone like fucking Turkey Tom, but I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he likes Turkey Tom, but I don't know. Maybe I'm talking about my ass about that.
18-year-olds who drew inappropriate pictures of characters around their age should be canceled years later when they are an adult. If that's the case, a lot of you minors watching this video better go scrub your DeviantArts. Scrub.
So are you? What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I looking at? So. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're fucking saying that people are canceling Cindy over the suggestive animations that she made when she was 16? Because I don't know who the fuck is doing that. If anyone's doing that, they're probably a minor themselves. There's such a problem in the commentary community when they bring up really serious allegations. They always have to throw in stupid, unimportant bullshit along it. It's the same energy about this person is a groomer and they also trace art. I don't care that they trace art. It's not drama. This isn't drama. Stop it.
Scrub till the water's brown. The problem with this is that this is not the art CC, it's the animation meme community. Stuff like this is absolutely normalized in this community. If you're gonna cancel Cindy for this, then you better cancel.
No, you guys are okay. Listen, both of those communities, pretty much the same fucking thing. The crossover, massive. The old DeviantArt ranting community evolved into the animation meme and commentary community, because a lot of the commentary community is also it's literally called the Art CC. Most of you are fucking artists and animators. You all are dumb. There's something seriously wrong. I'm fucking choking. My throat is dry. I'm getting over a cold, you guys. I'm sure my coughing is really annoying. But no, the Art CC and the animation meme community generally, fucking wild. Fucking wild. Especially the Art CC. Insane. The crossover drama that I've been witnessing the past, I'd say year, has been a fucking roller coaster, dude. I'm seeing people crossing over from different communities. Meanwhile, they've all been connected behind the scenes. It is insane. It's like reality TV. Except it's real.
Everybody else in the animation meme community.
There are plenty of animations that say 13 plus or 16 plus or whatever,
Okay.
and the characters in them are very scantily dressed
Okay.
and do
Oh, titties.
inappropriate things. You can have a problem with this. Hell, you can demand that these videos are age restricted, but you
Okay.
can't just cancel Cine for this and give everybody else a free pass.
No, show me. Where? Who? I haven't seen one person. I haven't seen one, like, person cancel Cine for this. And if they are, who cares? It's not important. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They're bringing up the fucking, like sexual normalization shit, whatever the fuck, in the animation meme community, as a reason to not attack Cine, or as like a pass, or as like a you can't cancel Cine over this, but they do not give Jack the same grace ever. None of them ever do. I think I only got get recommended this stream because I was playing content warning, and it must have been picked up. Lol, that's funny. Yeah, no, I like content warning, like I've never like actively branded myself towards younger audiences, but I mean a lot of the shit I draw is My Little Pony and Warrior Cats. I don't draw porn, but I draw a lot of blood. But that doesn't stop kids from being here, so, warning, when you listen to me ramble about shit, leave if you're a kid. You shouldn't be here. Go away. You're under 18, go away. Man City should have stayed with Sans. Oh my god. R.I.P. Boy. Boy is a fictional character, and I feel bad for him. R.I.P. Sock. I feel so bad for Sock. Like, what the fuck? He's so fucked up.
Plus, a lot of this stuff is no more inappropriate than things I've seen in animes like Fairy Tail and Naruto. Never forget what you were like when you were a kid. You enjoyed Misty when she was in her bikini. You enjoyed Naruto when he did his sex.
No, I know it's a video game. Like, no, I know it's a video game. Yeah, no, like I don't get. Oh wow, what a what a fucking frame to pause on. No, I know. So the bigger fish to fry thing. I don't understand the point of like bringing up these arguments right now about like we can't cancel Cine over these animations over this. That's literally not what we're talking about. Anyone who is even remotely relevant to this situation is not talking about that shit. Anybody who is bringing that up as a point of contention right now is most likely a minor, or is just a random fuckhead like myself rambling that doesn't have any actual stakes in this situation. Like, this doesn't need a whole segment in your video. No, the thing, like, I'm pretty sure that Jack wasn't a cult. See, but the problem is that, he did grow up. Like, he was a literal child. Like, he started online when he was, like, 11 and 12. I think the first time I became aware of his existence, he was, like, getting, like, tens of thousands. He had, like, 100,000 followers when he was literally 12, 13. And, like, he did, like, middle schooler shit to an audience of tens of thousands. Like, and he was abused by a lot of people. Anything that he did or anything that happened back then, I literally do not care about. I literally don't care. Like, sometimes I think, like, I brought it up before, like, I think about the fucking, like, video that, like, Spectre Theory made on Birdie. That was insane. I mentioned it before. That, like, watching that now, holy shit. You have no clue what this drama is? So, basically, a synopsis. There's this person called CineBear03. They were a really popular animation channel. They did a little commentary. They literally had 500,000 subscribers. They still have a lot, because, I mean, most subscribers aren't active ones, but, that's a tangent. But they were exposed very recently, for grooming and sending sadomasochistic porn, including, like, rape porn, to a 14-year-old. And they have since, like, attempted to, like, defend themselves in, like, some of the most asinine and rather hilarious ways possible. I'm right now reacting to a video of a person called Just a Robot, who's being a dumbass and making points that don't matter and is, I don't know, quote-unquote, defending Cine, but also not? I don't know. Dumb. The Sashley drama. I don't know anything about the Sashley drama. Yeah, no, like, there are so many kids, though, that were fucked up by the online community. Like I don't have a problem with kids being online, but they should not have platforms that big. Like, if they want to have, like, a fucking Twitter to post their art, okay, sure. But, like, when you have a fucking, like, literal child that is, like, maybe halfway through middle school, having literally 100,000 subscribers, there's a problem there. That's a problem.
Jutsu, and you enjoyed when Fairy Tail just did a whole bunch of stuff. So just so we're clear here, back when Cine was 13, 14, and 15, she made animations like this. And just about no one had a problem with a minor making animations like this on the internet. Hell, judging by the view counts these videos got, I would go as far as to say that people encouraged her to keep doing stuff like this. So if she grew up with people constantly encouraging her to make animations like the one she's made, then it stands to reason that she would do the same when she grew up. But Ja, that's not the only allegation in the doc, there's plenty of other stuff as well. I hear what you're saying, so let's look at that doc even more. Now granted, the old stuff she did wasn't that bad. Sure, making a 17-year-old uncomfortable when you're 19 isn't good, but it's not pedo stuff in my book. I'm one of those people who defended Call Me Carson.
No, fucking, ugh. Isn't fucking Call Me Carson a pedophile? Wasn't that a thing? I don't remember. I don't know anything about, like, but this I'm just laughing at the fucking thumbnail of this video. Jar, you're not popular. Keemstar would drag your ass through the mud so fast. Holy shit. Keemstar would find you the butt end of a joke. Jesus Christ. That's so funny. That thumbnail is really funny.
So I can't say she should be kicked off the internet for doing the same. If you would like to know the story between her and the 17-year-old minor, well, basically she sent a bunch of inappropriate messages to the minor. She sent a non-con comic to the minor who was 2 years younger than her. The comic included an FNF character by the name of Boy, who was graping Nightmare Sand supposedly for the punishment of molesting children.
Like... It's so fucking weird, dude. Like, Cine literally is making rape comics about a minor's character. Like, Boy, the character that Cine lusts over, is a character made by another kid called Sock. And Sock has been, like, very, like, can you not fucking do this? And Cine, in her last response video, was like, I don't give a shit. Block me. R34, I don't care. Fucking weirdo.
Lovely. Oh, and by the way, to make everything worse, the OC by the name of Boy was created by a minor.
Ooh, that's bad.
The minor called out Cindy for this, and she apologized and made a promise that she would never ever do something like this again.
Yeah,
That's good.
No, none of this stuff is wholesome Christian
That is
family
milk.
fun, but it's not that bad. Tons of people have drawn inappropriate pictures of minors' OCs. It's
I
bad, but it's
don't
less bad when
care.
Cindy did it because she was only 2 years older than the minor. If people don't want you to put their OCs in
I'm sorry, but, like, I don't... Like, there's a difference if Cindy had just made, like, normal NSFW, and then Sock was like, hey, could you not do that? And Cindy was like, oh, sorry, I won't do that. I don't think there's any context of, hey, I made rape comics of your character. Like, that's not normal. That's not okay in any context unless there's like explicit consent already given. So I don't know. This defense here is just fucking weird. Yeah, like I don't care about the age gap thing. I don't care about R34. I don't care about like any of this shit. It's fucking weird to take someone else's OC and, like, make non-con comics about them. And then also, for the record, continue to do so after knowing they're uncomfortable about it. Like, what is happening here?
not safe for work situations, you should respect their wishes. But if you draw your OC as a hot anime girl or a big buff man, you should expect people to draw them in not safe.
If I draw Shadow, like, with big titties and looking hot as fuck, should I expect people to draw her getting raped? Is that what you're saying? That's totally normal, Jar. That's, yeah. People should expect, like non-con fan art of their characters on the regular, yeah. That's normal.
Safe for work situations. Personally, guys, just draw not safe for work of me. Plus, there was a
You're
video
weird.
made defending Cindy from these allegations. It got hundreds of thousands of...
I have not watched this video, but I am, like, 90% sure that this video he's referring to actually does not defend the situation at all, but, you know. No, see? Do you get my point? I literally don't care if, like, the owner of Sock was fucking 50 years old. It's still fucking weird to take someone else's character and make non-con comics about them without explicit consent. That's weird. Also, the non-con kink is usually a trauma response anyway, so, like, most people don't have it? Yeah, just basic common sense.
of views, and it was received extremely well. Sorry, but you can't just agree with a video that's debunking allegations,
Yeah,
then
make your own
change your
fucking
mind on it
character for
because
that.
new allegations came out. This is bad, but it's a 2-year age gap. And most people only gave her a slap on the wrist for this because of Romeo and Juliet laws.
Protected by the Romeo and Juliet laws.
We dated for a little while. I was a sophomore and he was a senior. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. We've
Oh
got
my
a
God.
pre-existing juvenile foundational relationship. Statute 2705-3.
If you, first of all, I don't know what the fuck show this is, but if you can cite the laws about, like, relationships like that, you're a walking red flag. But Romeo and Juliet laws literally exist for, like, minors who started dating when they were already minors. It's not for a 19-year-old meeting a 17-year-old. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Romeo and Juliet laws are literally meant to be there to protect, like, someone who's, like, freshly 18, who's got, like, a 16 to 17-year-old partner, right? Because they were already dating before someone became 18. Ugh.
Granted, a lot of people don't agree with Romeo and Juliet laws, especially when it involves a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. After all, a 19-year-old can vote, get drafted, and do a bunch of other stuff, but a 17-year-old is still in high school. What Cindy did was...
Yeah, no, like, Romeo and Juliet laws are literally meant to be for relationships that started between minors when they, like, met IRL, maybe they knew each other from work or school, and then one of them became an adult during, like, their relationship. Like, and people have conversations all the time about, like, oh, the maturity difference and how fast the older one is going to mature versus the younger one, but, like, it's not abnormal IRL when you meet and start dating someone in high school to keep dating them maybe into your college years. That's what that law is for, okay? That's normal. Like, you can question it, you can be uncomfortable by it, but that's not even remotely related to this situation. That's not close to this. That... Ugh. Yeah, it does vary state by state.
It's bad, but it's not pedophilic, and she did receive backlash for it. Personally, the biggest problem I have is that she said she would never ever do this again, and she did. However, people are also more forgiving about this stuff when it's over the internet. Me hitting on a 17-year-old in real life is different than me hitting on a 17-year-old over the internet. After all, I can see the 17-year-old in real life, but on the internet, I can't see what they look like. On the internet, I hear someone talking to me. In real life, I see a minor in front of me. Granted,
but you are aware of the fact that is a minor messaging you. I don't care if you're not looking at them. You are still aware that the person you are interacting with is a minor, and their cognitive ability is different than yours.
I'm a lot older than Cindy. If I'm talking to a 17-year-old, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot more crap for it. The example I'm giving only works if I'm 19 or 20. But the thing is, as far as I'm aware, Cindy wasn't hitting on this 17-year-old. She was just cooming with them. She would also post gore and say inappropriate things where minors as young as...
I don't fucking care. My cat came to say hi, you guys. Yeah. You gonna say hi? No, we don't got any meows in us today. Okay. We're just gonna sit on me. Yeah, no, you know they're a minor. It's still fucking weird. Like, there is a power dynamic there. You know there is a power dynamic. There have been some cases where I've seen people who are, like, maybe, like, really mentally challenged, who are, like, 19, 20, maybe 21, and they've interacted with, like, a 16, 17-year-old. Maybe you can say they didn't understand the problem there, because sometimes mentally challenged people, they like, mentally age differently. Their maturity level is lower. I mean, it's still wrong, but, like, that's the only scenario I can think of where any of this might matter, I guess. It doesn't fucking matter here. This is stupid. A graphic illustration of Cindy Bear's OC torn in half. Okay, I don't care, it's gore.
14 were present. Sure, this isn't good, but it's nothing that would get you...
Like, you can have your opinions on, like, minors seeing gore. I don't care. I draw gore. I've drawn gore since I was a child, and I started drawing it really... I wasn't really exposed to it much. I mean, I saw some of it through Warrior Cat stuff, but, I mean, I started drawing that shit, like, pretty much on my own. Sometimes kids draw fucked up stuff to vent. That is not the same as them seeing NSFW. It does not affect kids the same.
that much backlash. Personally speaking, I went on Live Leak a lot as a kid, and I saw some very gory
Oh,
stuff.
you're saying hi to my
Also, in the
kitty?
animation meme community, gore and
She says hi
bloodshed
back.
is just common. So once again, your hatred shouldn't be placed on Cindy, but the entire animation meme community as a whole.
I don't know what
Like the
this-
fact that
so
people
dumb.
are freaking out going, oh, think of the children, just makes me laugh so hard. If you guys are
You make
canceling
me
Cindy for
laugh.
this, then why isn't Jack getting any hate? Look at the end of its video on Cindy. His avatar
don't
along
care.
with her avatar are stripping while being on poles, and this video wasn't age restricted. Oh, so many minors were exposed to this. But again, at the very worst, this is her being irresponsible, not grooming. Most of the stuff in the doc doesn't really show her doing that much bad stuff at the start. I don't think having your OC in a suggestive pose where minors can see it is that big of a deal. If it was, then the doc maker would also be at fault. Also, anyone who made a video about this situation,
He's so fucking
as they
weird,
were
dude.
linking the doc
he's
showing
so weird.
images of her OC in sexy outfits, would also be at fault. Guys, you can't call something then put it in a video without age restricting it. Sure, the doc does censor out a few things, but it doesn't look like anything that bad was blocked
you're dumb.
out. Like this image was gore art, not her being topless, or at least that's what I've been told. Yes, her avatar is in underwear, but they're not fully naked. But then you have things that are a little bit worse, like her saying to a 13-year-old that she's looking for a...
This was like posted in a public chat in her Discord. This was from the Discord Google Doc.
not safe for work chatbot to talk to because she's horny.
Can we stop? Can people stop? Like, you know, if you if you want to like make memes and stuff, like or like laugh, I suppose, while you're talking. I mean, I'm laughing, but like there's just something wrong to me about editing in like memes like this when you're talking about serious shit. I don't know. That's just a personal nitpick. I think it's weird, man. This video is so weird. It's like he's flip-flopping back and forth. Like, actually, Cindy's, like, we can't cancel Cindy because of this. Oh, but Cindy did this and that was really bad. I don't, like, where are we going with this? What is the point of this video?
Maybe this is just me, but I don't think you need to be telling 15, 14, and 13-year-olds that you're horny. I skimmed
shit.
over the doc because most of the stuff I saw in it was small potatoes compared to the accusation I heard about her grooming a 14-year-old. Then, when I finally got to the end of the shorter doc, I found out that the bigger and longer doc was the one about the grooming. Now, I want to make this clear. I do not believe Cindy is a pedo. She more than likely would have done this with anyone regardless of age. The 14-year-old who made the doc even thinks that this is the case. She was being irresponsible by talking to the 14-year-old this way, but I don't think she was doing it to get with the 14-year-old. Also, I'm gonna be real here. The idea that people are saying Cindy is a groomer but not a pedo is absolutely silly.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want this pattern to repeat itself. I want to be better. Nothing I do will ever make this right. But I want to make sure it never happens again.
This is wildly irresponsible. It's an optics nightmare, and I don't know why she did this, especially when she made the promise that she wouldn't do this again. However, when you consider the fact that neither I nor the 14-year-old believe that Cindy is a pedo, then you have to ask yourself, how is this grooming? If you're not trying to get with someone, you're not grooming them.
Yeah, no. Like, this pisses me off here. Okay, like, there's different types of abuse, and not all people who abuse children are pedophiles. That is just a thing. Some people are just abusers, and the target that they have available to them happens to be a child. The definition of pedophilia is an attraction to prepubescent children. Some people still choose to abuse children even if they're not attracted to them because they want to exert power over someone. That is important, I suppose, in a court of law, I guess, or like from like I suppose a treatment standpoint, if you're like, you know, treating someone like for having like this kind of like a condition, like the condition of pedophilia. But like right now it doesn't matter, and it also has no bearing on if you're a groomer or not, because My fucking throat keeps drying out. Because the thing is that someone does not need to be a minor to be a grooming victim, and someone does not have to be a pedophile to be a groomer. That's not how that works. Like, the whole point of being a groomer is getting someone ready for abuse. It's like preparing someone to be abused, and that is exactly what Cindy did to this 14-year-old. Like, do you want to sit here and argue semantics on if they're attracted to Eno or not? Fine, whatever the fuck. I weirdo, go for it. Weird hill to die on, whatever. Doesn't matter. The point is that Cindy is a groomer, regardless of if they're a pedo or not. Yeah, no, you're right, Jericho. It's not a defense. Like, ugh. It's so weird.
If you want to hate on Cindy for this, that's fine, but she's not a pedo. Now I know what some of you are gonna say. Well, we're not saying she groomed a 14-year-old to get with them. She just groomed a 14-year-old to be more comfortable with conversations like this so she could coom. Don't get me wrong, I thought that at first, but it turns out that the minor was the one being inappropriate first. Ooh. And she kept on pestering Cindy to talk about stuff like this.
I hate you! Why is everyone in this community so stupid? Okay, can you believe that this motherfucker here, associated with Lio Convoy, the self-proclaimed pedophile hunter for years, and he's sitting here blaming Eno, the 14-year-old victim, for these inappropriate interactions? I can't function. Oh my god. There's, out of all the people I thought that were gonna make a video like this, it was not you, motherfucker. I know Jar is not gonna watch this video. But holy shit. Dude. If you had pulled this shit, like, fucking 7 months ago, your ass would be gone. Holy shit. Lio would have milked your downfall to the ends of the earth. He would have gone after you so hard for that shit. Like, well, I don't understand. Hypocritical dumbasses. Like, I'd like to bring attention to the goddamn Rosa call again, where they absolutely lambasted a mentally challenged woman for not removing a groomer from a Discord server, even though she was mentally challenged and did not have the authority or cognitive ability to understand the problem and actually take action. You guys raked her over the coals for that, but you're sitting here blaming Eno for grooming? And you're defending Cindy here. What the fuck? I'm in the Twilight Zone. This isn't real. The Matrix is breaking.
It's also important to note that this minor was a fan of Cindy's content that includes Scootaloo being in very suggestive outfits, which Cindy also made when she was 14. Yes, Cindy should not have engaged with this minor. She was the adult in this situation, and what she did was incredibly irresponsible. It also makes her look really, really sus. But then again, Pyro, when he was an adult, sent a lot of inflation stuff to a minor. He got backlash for what he did, but he did beat the grooming allegations. No?
I don't care about fucking Pyrocynical. They're not the same situation. Alright? Like... Oh, you're so stupid. How long have I been fucking streaming, you guys? How long have I been fucking streaming? I'm 25 minutes in. Jericho, tell me how long I've been fucking streaming.
Oh, I do not know why she couldn't talk to an adult about this kind of stuff. She brought up that she talked to this 14-year-old because she was as open about not safe for work stuff as she was. And, yeah, of course she was. She just started puberty. Yes, Cindy knew the minor's age. She asked early in the convo. Sure, she could have forgotten this person's age. I talked to a lot of people myself, and
No, she didn't. She did not. Oh my god, she did not forget how old Enno was. Enno's age was mentioned and brought up many times to the point where Cindy would be like, oh, I can't show you this because you're a minor. Like, it's, oh, did you read the Google Doc? An hour and 30 minutes roughly. Oh god. Jar, did you read the Google Doc?
and it's hard to keep track of stuff like this sometimes. But she acknowledged that this person was young a few more times. Then they started to talk about, not safe for work stuff. But none of the not safe for work topics they went over were nearly half as bad as some people made them out to be. Like, some of this quote-unquote not safe for work stuff includes lyrics from the song, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
This is the grooming, you stupid motherfucker. The shit you're giggling at right now is Cindy slowly testing the waters with what Enno is comfortable with and what she can get away with sending to them. Are you dense? Stupid fucking robot. Someone needs to reprogram those stupid wires in your little head. Oh my god. I'm mean. I'm gonna get my fucking channel flagged. I swear to God.
I heard that in the Shark Tale movie.
I like square butts and I cannot lie. Hey boss, big butts.
Okay, in fairness, off topic, I love that movie, and that was one of my favorite scenes when I was a kid because it was really fucking funny. I mean, come on, what kid doesn't love butt humor?
But what about the inappropriate pictures, like her sitting on a pile of sand corpses while hugging boy? Is hugging porn now or something? There's also pictures of her in boy and bunny outfits. Woo, so scandalous. None of this stuff is actually hardcore corn. It's just softcore corn. For those of you who do not know what softcore corn is, well, think of it like the sexy jutsu from Naruto. Sure, it's a bit risque, but under the law it would not be considered hardcore corn. This kept on escalating until Cindy, she sent the same not safe for work essaying comic to this minor and requested.
I've looked at that comic. It's disgusting. Like, it's so awful.
This minor to draw even more corn of the character of Boy and Nightmare Sans. From the censoring job, it looks like a few parts of this comic would have been legally classified as hardcore corn. The absolute worst thing Cindy sent was this picture of Boy fingering her avatar. However, it should be noted that the doc maker was not the one who censored this out. It was actually Cindy herself. When I first saw this, I thought, yeah, Cindy's guilty. But when I found out that she censored the worst parts of this comic
Am I supposed to, like, congratulate Cindy for, like, censoring a drawing of a pussy and then still sending the porn to the minor? Like, am I supposed to be, like, congratulating her on that she did a good job? What's the point here? If I censor hentai, right? And then I send that hentai to a minor, should I be congratulated? It's fine, I censored it. It was censored. Didn't you guys know that like all of the hentai that has like really like pixelated cocks, it's fine. It's not bad because it's censored. You can't tell what's there.
Herself, it made her look far less guilty than I was previously led to believe. I agree that what Cindy did was wrong. I agree she was being irresponsible.
And I saw on Twitter people talking about how, like, Jar had, like, a thing for Cindy. take this entirely with a grain of salt, but goddamn, do I have my internal theories if that is true. I swear to God, every time he, like, disparages her, it feels like he's saying the obligatory things that he has to say. Because he always brings it up after basically going on, like, a rant defending her. And is like, and by the way, it was bad that she did this. Like, forgive me for being sus, dude.
But I do not think that Cindy is a groomer, a pedo, a child predator, or anything like that.
She is a predator. You could make the argument on if she's a quote-unquote child predator or not, but at the very least, she is a predator. You want to sit there and argue if she's a pedo or not, don't give a shit, because there's no way of knowing right now. There's not evidence showing that she was attracted specifically to Enno. She did groom Enno. There's no... We need to stop arguing about that. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help.
After going through both of these massive documents in their entirety, I realized that they're just full of nothing. Oh no, Sunny drew a picture of her character.
Nothing? What do you mean they're full of nothing?
In a sexy outfit. Oh no, Sunny said I like big butts, I cannot let you a minor. If the doc maker had to stretch so much, so many times to make such bad points to paint Sunny as a predator, then it stands to reason that it's not a good doc. They clearly didn't know.
Are you? He's talking about the Google Doc about, like, the DMs with Enno. I'm pretty sure Enno either made that or helped make it. So, you're saying that, like, the doc maker, so potentially Enno, I think, had to stretch shit? Like, what? Dude.
Know what they were talking about, and they were just grabbing any piece of evidence they could to paint
God.
Cindy as a groomer. The fact that Jack actually looked at this doc and came to the conclusion that Cindy was a groomer is absolutely insane.
No,
After
it's
that
not.
happened,
You're
I believe that
insane.
Jack
And the
convinced
fact that you took this video down, I think, less than 24 hours after uploading it, my God.
that she actually groomed someone. Then Cindy, feeling bad about it without actually looking at the document, admitted to the allegations. And nothing Cindy did was as bad as what Pyro did. So please tell me why he's getting a free pass.
Stop. First of all, what Cindy did, disgusting. I don't care. Stop comparing it to fucking Pyrocynical. I don't care. Two separate situations.
And she's not. Okay, yes, most of the evidence we've seen from Pyro's video shows that he didn't actually know the age of the 15-year-old. Cindy, on the other hand, did, which makes her more guilty than Pyro. But the stuff she sent Enno wasn't as bad as what Pyro sent to Ivory.
Is this rabbit hole gonna leave me looking at a fucking Pyrocynical video? Who fucking knows? But, I don't know how much worse you can get than sending fucking, like, rape comics to a 14-year-old. I don't know how much worse you can get than that, but, you know, here we are. Unless you sent, like, actual dick pics or got nudes, I don't know how much worse you can get than that.
Like, it's not even close. Also, Pyro did continue.
Are you gonna be one of those weirdos in the art commentary community that thinks that, like, fart fetish shit is worse than actual, like, pedo shit? Because I swear to God, y'all motherfuckers think that, like, weird-ass kinks are worse than, like, actual abuse. I swear to God.
You talking to the minor when they turn 16. Now, 16 is the legal age of consent in the UK, so it's really up to you to decide which one was worse.
I don't care. I don't care about the age of consent shit. Hang on. I can't fucking read this shit. Hang on. Cindy, in her infinite wisdom, has decided to release this piece of diarrhea. Yeah, this is diarrhea. Once Jar and I caught wind of this, we reacted accordingly. Once Jar... Who...
I'm really sorry, but
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
What am I watching? Fuck you, Cindy, for making Jar's life hard... Is this your editor? For making Jar's life harder. What? Making making it harder for him to defend her nastiness? Anyways, okay, I hate you.
Did Cindy really say she was going to kill Jack? Well, yes, but there's some much needed context that you are missing. First of all, it's sad that people are flipping out over this and taking it so seriously. People have said they're going to kill me on Xbox Live lots of times, and I've done the same. Me and my...
So, what you're saying, Jar, is that you're a toxic Xbox Live person? Yeah, that says a lot more about you than you think it does.
Roommate jokingly say we are going to kill one another all the time. I could tell super early on that the screenshots Jack posted to its Twitter were taken out of context instantly. Here's the context for the first screenshot.
Okay, so this is at the time when Jack is recording the video, right? What the hell? I love Jack so much. What happened? Right now, I fucking hate him. I hope he dies. He's framing me as a sex saying I assaulted him by...
Okay, like... Jack was scared. Jack was scared, and... People call each other the funny neighbor word on Xbox. Jesus Christ, Jericho. You're funny. You know that? Like... I'm having a massive fucking brain fart. R.I.P. the 3 people watching. Which is, like, literally me and probably 2 of my friends. So, Jack, like, exposed Cindy for doing, like, really fucked up shit. And then Cindy's angry. Has made it very clear how angry she is. And is saying that she wished that he died. Like... Jack has been through a lot of shit. It makes sense that he'd be afraid.
Touching his ass and boobs, but I would always ask if it was okay that I did that. And he always said yes. There were times when I poked him in places he didn't like, but I didn't realize it bothered him that much. I thought it was just playful. I don't know.
Oh no, she said she would kill Jack because it was accusing her of SA-ing, because it rescinded its consent, which...
Yeah, okay, so, like, the examples that you gave earlier are things, like, in jest. Like, this isn't in good fun. Like, Cindy, could you make the argument that, yeah, it's being taken too seriously? Sure, but, like, the point is that Cindy was exposed for doing really fucked up shit. Jack doesn't trust them. Cindy could be a wild card. You don't know. Like, man.
Is something you can't do. Kind of seems weird that Jack rescinded his consent at the absolute perfect time. Sorry, but if you give me or anyone consent, you can't just take it away months later. You can give your consent when something is happening or about to happen.
Okay. Okay, honey, you have to get off my lap. I need to go piss, girl. I will be right back. Jericho, you should totally entertain my chat. Entertain my chat. Your only job is not getting my channel taken down. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. You are the chat? Yeah, no, I know you are the chat. Maybe if I care enough when I'm done, I'll put a timestamp for people to skip when I decided to go piss girl. You'd think that when I'd start streaming, I would go piss girl beforehand, but I guess not. Okay.
But not months after the fact. I can't believe I have to explain this, but apparently I did. Also, me and my roommate touch one another's asses all the time. It's a form of bonding with guys. If Professor Dreadlock decided to take away his consent months after the fact and painted me as a groomer, I would put him 6 feet.
Yeah, Jericho, I need to know. Is it just like guy code that you poke each other in the butthole? Like, is like bonding experiences? I don't know, Jar. You sure you don't need to talk about the closet a little bit? You sure you don't want to come out a little bit? That's, you know, something to think about.
Feet under. Also before this, Cindy was going over the stuff of her roommate painting her as a groomer. The second screenshot, the one about the gun, was sent after Jack moved out of the house.
Jack made a Twitter thread saying he has more info on me, is making a second video on me. He said he was talking to my friends and coworkers all day and is now staying with my coworkers, I think, but I don't know which ones. He said he's stealing my friends, and he said, live and suffer, Pedo Bear 03. After I saw Jack's Twitter thread, I had to leave work early. I bought a knife, pepper spray, and a crowbar to protect myself. I'm thinking about buying a gun too. I screamed at Izzy over the phone when she was trying to comfort me, but I was convinced someone was in. I parked in a neighborhood 30 minutes from where I live to check all the rooms with Jade. I thought someone was there and would kill her, thinking she tried calling her again. Everything was cleared, though. I came home and checked. Stupid is the name of the cat, and I slept in my room. I do not blame Cindy for wanting to buy a gun to defend herself when all the internet is like wanting her dead and like she's being actively doxxed and people are advocating to kill her.
This was during a time Cindy was getting death threats and also dealing with people calling her boss, showing that they know where she worked.
Like, I don't care. Like, Jack exposed Cindy as an awful person, and Cindy, like, is just not to be trusted. People who have their life crumble around them, especially when their life crumbles from their bad behavior being exposed, can be unpredictable. I don't think there's anything wrong with Jack being concerned. Like, could you make the argument that, yeah, people have run with it? Yeah, but, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't fucking matter. I don't understand why we need people out here defending Cindy's honor about the unimportant garbage.
Therefore, they probably know where she lives. She just brought up that she was getting a gun to defend herself, and that's it. Sorry, but how did you guys fall for this? The entire internet wanted someone dead, and they wanted to defend themselves, but some...
If you don't want to get death threats, then maybe don't groom minors. That's just a thought.
How this negatively affects a person who got over $10,000? Let me just make this clear.
I don't care that Jack got money! Shut the fuck up!
Jack gets 10K, Cindy gets death threats. She wants to get a gun to defend herself. And then Jack somehow twisted this into a death threat? What?
Jack got money because he needed to leave an unhealthy, potentially unsafe situation. Cindy is a fucking wild card that Jack doesn't know how to trust anymore and is recontextualizing their whole relationship. And took something that she said seriously, as he does have the right to do, if you ask me. So, shut up, Jar.
What? By the way, I just realized this. Jack thought Cindy was a threat to children, so why didn't they call the cops?
Oh my god, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear anything about calling the cops from you people like you. No, I don't care. Like, you fucking, the people that you've associated with for years are fucking failures when it comes to handling victims and helping them. I don't want to hear jack shit about contacting the police. There's 1,000,001 reasons why the police may or may not have been involved in this. 1,000,001. Can we list? I can start right now. Eno might have asked them not to because it might jeopardize her safety. Jack might not trust the police. They might be afraid of them. There's likely not enough evidence for the police to care. This is all public now, so there's a good chance the police won't care. Like from what I've heard, Eno has parents that would be very unhappy with this situation. As in unhappy and attacking Eno. They would have to be involved in that. Stop it. Stop it. I'm so sick of people being like, why didn't you call the authorities? Ugh. There's so many reasons. I'm just pulling the ones that I've got out of my ass right now, but goddamn. The cops do jack shit. The cops do jack fucking shit. Alright? And if someone, in this situation, not calling the cops, doesn't mean anything. It's not a slight against Jack. It's not a bad reflection on Jack. You're dumb.
If I thought Dredd was a threat to kids, you can bet your shiny metal ass I would call 911. I guess asking for money was more important than protecting children.
I am a registered...
I fucking hate you. Jack asked for money so that he could get out of an unsafe situation and have the money to take care of himself while he figures shit out and gets on his feet. Okay? Holy shit. Ooh, people. There's so many people in this community that make me so angry. Holy shit.
Sex offender, I stuck my dick into a blender.
Much like Hopeless Peaches, Sydney rushed her response to everything, and it was not a good response at all. It did change a few minds, but for the most part, it increased the backlash she got. This
deserved because she exposed herself even more.
Worked if she made it without apologizing beforehand, and before Jack made it.
It would not have helped her if she'd made that without the initial apology. Not even a little bit. Her retraction of her initial apology, has fuck all to do with her public perception right now, actually. If she had skipped making the quote-unquote apology video and just gone right to her, most quote-unquote recent response, the public outcry would have been the same, Jar. Nobody fucking cares because she incriminated herself so bad in that video. It's so bad. I don't understand how you could... How could someone who associated with self-proclaimed pedo hunters for years, how could someone who, prides themselves on being so critical of movies like Cuties, defend this shit? I don't, ugh. I don't get it. You're dumb. What is going on here? What is happening here? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
It's video, but at this point the mob is too riled up to listen to her. She needed to treat this like how Pyro treated him.
Oh, riled up to listen to her? I wonder why.
His video, or how Peaches handled her second video, but she made it as if it was just another video, and that's not a good thing. When you hear the call with me and her, you will see that she did not take my advice on how to go about this. She thought she didn't have to go over the doc because other people didn't go over it, but the thing is, this is the internet, not a court of law. On the internet, it's guilty until proven innocent.
We have all seen the goddamn doc. She didn't go over the doc because she knows it would incriminate the fuck out of her. I bet a good portion of her audience have not seen it. She has a channel with 500,000 subscribers. Do you actually think, Jar, that she's gonna show off the fact that she sent a rape comic to a 14-year-old? Really? Really? What is there to defend here? Oh my god.
Also, monetizing the video and uploading it at 5 a.m. was not a smart move.
Didn't
That
you
being said,
monetize
the
this
amount
video
of people
before you took it
commenting that they
down?
will not watch the video is dumb. If you are too scared to watch it, then you don't fully believe in what you are saying.
Talk about me and the victims. My thing and the victims.
One thing that really shocked me about this whole drama is the amount of people treating this like it's Cindy versus Jack. But they seem to forget about Eno. I think they are left out.
Like, okay, listen, a good number of the people making it Cindy versus Jack are you and Kumo! What? Oh my god.
Because they aren't a public figure, so most people...
Also, like, this isn't just about Eno. I know, crazy. Yes, Eno's the victim of grooming, even though you want to deny that. But Jack is also a victim in this. We're, like... Yeah. Like, okay, you want to sit here and say that, like, Jack was making shit up or exaggerating or revoking consent after the fact for, like, intimate contact, whatever. But just this simple fact of Jack, a victim of abuse, or just in general, a friend of Cindy, finding out that she's been sending that shit to a child, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. And that is fucked up, and Jack did not feel safe anymore. This is partially, like, about Jack, because he's involved, because he lived with Cindy, and he needed to get away from her. You people are dumb. You're dumb.
People just don't care about them. Let's be honest here, Jack made the video about itself, not the minor. The minor got...
Because Jack made a video informing people about the fact that Cindy was a predator, and then also because Jack was involved and was living with this predator, talked about his experience and what he was going through, because he's got the goddamn right to do that. What?
Nothing, and Jack got over $10,000. People are...
Because he needed to escape, and he's disabled, and he asked for help, and strangers, of their own volition, chose to do so. Just say you're jealous that he got $10,000.
Saying poor Jack a lot more than poor Eno. Guys, Jack is a person with autism and BPD, and they grew up getting bashed by the entire internet,
so what?
Which more than likely had an effect on its development. Oh, and also they go by it pronouns, which is not a normal thing, even by
Okay, we're gonna dissect this part. We're gonna dissect this. Hold on.
$10,000, not the minor.
Yeah,
the minor got nothing, and Jack got over $10,000.
Okay, first of all, I could be wrong, but I think Jack offered to give some of the money to Eno. I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that. But regardless, please explain to me how Jack is supposed to send potentially thousands of dollars to a minor who, from what I've heard, has not good parents. And even if they did have good parents, like, how, if you were a quote-unquote good parent too, how would you feel about a random person being like, oh, hey, my roommate groomed your daughter, I would like to give them money? What, like, do you people hear yourself?
People are saying poor Jack a lot more than poor Eno. Guys...
No, a lot of people feel bad for Eno, but the point is that, as far as I'm aware, Eno isn't just, like, out here interacting with everyone, because she shouldn't be. Jack does have a large following. People are going to talk to him. Jack has had to deal with garbage, a lot of garbage, because of the situation. Like, these points don't matter. This is bullshit. As people in your community like to say, it's a big nothing burger.
Jack is a person with autism and BPD, and they grew up...
I don't care. You have autism, motherfucker. I have autism. I don't care. I'm so fucking sick of this community preaching about how they care about mental health and then using it as a weapon. Jack having autism has nothing to do with this situation. Neither does his BPD. You, Cindy, Kumo, a bunch of other people have been using the fact that he's got these conditions as like a detractor against him to invalidate everything that he said. Like, what? Why? What is the point? Also, like, it doesn't escape me the fact that Cindy made it very clear that she has autism too. You notice how the person with autism who used their autism as an excuse and like degraded themselves, Cindy degraded themselves with their autism and said, I'm stupid. Notice how because they're quote unquote humbled and all that garbage with their autism, nobody uses their autism against them. But when a disabled queer person with autism doesn't degrade themselves, they have to be knocked down a peg, right? I can't. It's ridiculous. Jar, you really need to evaluate your internalized ableism. You really fucking do. It's so bad. It's bad for yourself and it's bad for everybody that you've associated with that is autistic. Holy shit. I feel bad. Honestly, the personal view you have of yourself, I'm afraid to know. I would not be surprised if you don't think very highly of yourself, dude. The way you talk about other disabled people, the way you associate with the disabled people, the way people talk about you when you are there. I've listened to calls that you've been in. It's ridiculous.
Bashed by the entire internet, which more than likely had an effect on its development. Oh, and also they go by it pronouns, which is not a normal thing, even...
Okay, I don't, quote unquote, not a normal thing. I don't care. Shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure that you're a cis man. I'm also pretty sure that you're straight. Shut the fuck up. I don't care what you have to say about a queer person using it pronouns. Unnecessary. Completely unnecessary, dude.
By trans standards.
By trans standards, fucking
just gonna go out on a limb here and say that it's best not to take it at its word and give...
This is what I'm talking about. Using their mental health and their queerness to degrade everything that Jack is saying. That is blatant. That is blatant ableism and queer phobia. And you cannot defend that. Disgusting. What is wrong with this community? You people put yourself on fucking pedestals like you're moral, like, I can't I'm getting so heated I can't articulate myself. You people put yourself on pedestals like you're the fucking word to listen to, that your opinions fucking matter, but then you sit here and preach gross ass shit like this. Shut the fuck up.
Give it over $10,000 in 3 days. By the way, I'm going off topic for this, but if anyone is going to try to make the allegation that I'm simping for Cindy, I'm not the one giving people $10,000.
Oh my god. Ugh. You said it yourself, dude. The fact that you preemptively said that says something to me.
Giving money to people is closer to simp behavior than not giving them any money at all.
Yeah? How would you know that, dude? You saying that you have experience being a simp? Giving money to people, maybe? No, I'm just... I'm being stupid. God, this is such a stupid-ass argument. Where the fuck are you going with this?
I recall people saying poor Creepshow art during the Peaches drama. That drama involved a woman with black and orange hair getting thousands of dollars for going after a blonde girl for things that were mostly false, but...
What? Are you trying to compare Jack to Creepshow? Like, is that what you just did there? Well, I guess perhaps you could compare Cindy to, Hopeless Peach. I don't know. I don't think Hopeless Peaches was as bad. No. You know, Hopeless Peaches is bad, but she didn't send rape comics to a minor. She did other things, but not that.
But a few things were true, but the things that were true were blown way out of proportion. And now the same thing...
I don't know. The was it the FCK? Was that what it was called? There was like a fucking server the Hopeless Peaches was in. You're aware of that now. That was all exposed relatively recently, wasn't it? Peaches was not a good person. Peaches exposing is honestly was the final nail in the coffin for Lio Convoy and the rest of the stupid little squad you hung out with too. I don't even know why you'd bring that shit. I don't like why. There's so many fucking like different dramas that you need to bring up. Like, goddamn, do you expect your audience to know the ins and outs of all of these different dramas that you're bringing up, like as references and like supporting arguments for this? Like, dude. To understand your points and like stuff for this video, for this situation, you're expecting your viewers to have also watched dozens of hours of content for other shitty situations. Like,
is happening again, almost the exact same way. Talk about deja vu.
Really not the
I can't
same.
believe I'm having to do the same thing I did a few years ago.
Oh
One
my
of the
God.
people I defended Peaches
You
from
don't
was
have to do
Camilla.
this. That's the thing. That's the funny thing about the art commentary communities. They're like, I didn't want to do this, but I have to, or I can't believe I have to do this. You don't have to do anything, motherfucker. You don't have to. Like, I'm doing this stream because I fucking wanna. You're annoying and I like ranting. That's why I'm doing this. I don't care admitting that I like doing this. Like, can you people stop pretending that you don't want to do this or that you can't believe? Like, you're all of you, your entire careers are just fucking drama and like commentating on shit. You want to do this. Shut the fuck up.
Someone who was obsessed with Undertale, and Cindy is
Wasn't Camilla Cuevas a fucking creep or...
also obsessed with Undertale. Am I in a time loop? After
I feel
looking
like
over
I'm in the
everything
fucking
in
Matrix,
more
bro.
depth than 99% of people talking about this, I can safely say that this drama was blown up to a level that it had no business getting to.
A very well-known, well-respected, prominent animator with 500,000 subs was exposed for sending rape porn to a 14-year-old. It absolutely deserved the attention it got. Holy shit.
I love
This
how
should
people
not have
would
flown
try
under
to
the
debunk me
radar.
on Twitter by sending me the doc they didn't read. I think the irony was lost on them. The commentary community's coverage of this entire drama was absolutely gross. You
You're
guys
gross.
really
You deleted your video, so tell me how well your coverage of it went, dude.
we need to stop spreading what is currently the popular opinion without looking into things deeper. Face
The
the,
popular
facts
opinion?
Cindy
Oh my
already
God, dude.
quote-unquote admitted to.
You are either the most painfully stupid person on the planet, or you did not read the entire doc, dude.
It. You weren't making videos on her to spread the word around. You were just doing it to get a quick buck. You weren't.
What the fuck is this video? You monetized this video. You started this fucking video with an advertisement to crowdfund your fucking friend's restaurant. Yeah. Phew. R.I.P. that fucking friend. Now the restaurant's gonna be associated with you defending a goddamn groomer. Yeah. I'd be so happy if I was your friend right now.
weren't concerned about the safety of minors. You were concerned about getting clout. You guys.
And what the fuck are you doing? You're just like you gotta be relevant by saying something controversial, don't ya? Is that what this is? You're ooh, honestly, You know, you've somehow managed to fix your reputation a couple times. I don't know what you're gonna do this time. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are rightly pissed off with you this time.
You should have learned your lesson from the Peaches drama, the Spoctor drama, the Dream...
They're not the same. Oh my god.
and John Swan drama, the Pyrus...
John Swan? Isn't it the fucking Nazi? What? What? There's so many
cynical drama, and more. But you people keep making the same mistake of jumping on a bandwagon too fast over and over again. I do believe...
No, people got it right this time. It was a pretty fucking slam dunk. You know? Honey, stop itching your scabbies. No, stop it. Oh my god. I do not have the money to buy you more fucking antibiotics. Stop it.
Cindy did bad things. She needed to be called out for them, but she did not groom anyone, and she's...
Yes, she did. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Not a pedo. If you guys
I don't
seriously
care.
believe that Cindy sent a minor then you would also be at fault for linking the doc with a quote-unquote on yourself. If you did not age restrict your video, then so many minors had access to the quote-unquote porn. Some of you may say that what she did was wrong enough for you to never watch
this
her
has
again.
nothing to do
If
with
that
Cindy,
is how
you're
you
dumb.
feel, then that's okay. But don't make up stuff like, she sent nudes to a minor, she's a pedo, or she groomed someone, because none of that is true.
She
I've
did
checked
groom
multiple
someone.
different definitions for grooming. What Cindy did doesn't fit any of them. Sure, what she did...
There's multiple ways to... You can groom someone for more than just sexual shit, too, for the record. Like, you people are all so fucking stupid. You'll Google a definition about one thing and latch onto it like it's your fucking life.
It is what a lot of groomers do when they start grooming, but they tend to escalate things, and she didn't escalate things for 6 months. Or, who knows, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't actually know what grooming is.
Like, Enno was a fan messaging Cindy, and Cindy eventually just decided to abuse Enno because Enno was available. That's what happened here. Like, it's so ridiculous. There's the ungodly amounts of ableism, homophobia, transphobia, and fucking victim blaming and all of this is just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's shocking. It's so audaciously shocking. I cannot. It's one of the reasons why I'm fucking commentating on it. I can't. You know, as much as I hate Lio Convoy, and now that he's been defanged, I'm probably gonna start reacting to some of his garbage. I almost wish that he'd try and make a little comeback just long enough to drag you and Kumo through the fucking dirt again over this specific situation. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if in their little stupid community they're talking about this. If I'm so honest. But man. Insane. I could not imagine people associated with that crew like ever pulling this shit. That's so crazy.
I know the ArchCC is more than likely going to try to use this video against me. They are going to paint me as someone who is
Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god, this is my favorite part when he like tries to like predict how people are going to react to this video. I think he either underestimated a little bit or, you know, maybe
okay with degenerate stuff being shown to kids, or that I'm defending a groomer. Both
You
things
are.
that aren't true, as I've proven in this video. I said what Cindy did wasn't okay, and
Proven
I showed
what?
that
Proven like what? You've shown like literally no evidence whatsoever. You just rambled about unimportant shit and just decided that what Cindy did isn't grooming. Without actually explaining why what she did isn't grooming.
she isn't a groomer. What Cindy did was wrong. What she did was irresponsible. However, whatever punishment you think she deserves, I believe she already got it. Now, if you are one of the people who made a video on Cinny, and you disagree with things I'm saying in this video, then let's have a debate. It just seems a little strange to me to make a video on someone without reaching out to them. Oh wait, you guys already did that. I, along with Kumo, were the only two who reached out. I know a lot of people won't watch this video, so if you are going to disagree with me, please put hashtag pineapple soda in your comment. All one word, by the way. If you don't, then I know you were too scared to have your opinion challenged. I've made videos on predators before, and I've uploaded more than one video bashing cuties. I've won almost every single drama I've been in, even when I was on the losing side. I'm sure people are going to say I'm reviving the drama, or that I'm doing this for money.
You want to be an attention whore? I'll be an attention whore too.
Even if that is true, it doesn't debunk anything I'm saying. People will more than likely bring up the Toby drama, but last time I checked, every single video covering my Toby video is gone. Every last one.
Nobody fucking cares.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of the backlash I'll get from uploading this video. Both my roommate and my girlfriend try to talk me out of uploading it. They think I'm right, but they don't want to see me fight for so long and so hard like I did in the Peaches drama. By the way, Peaches is someone that became a bad person after everything I did for them, so I don't know if Cinny will end up the same way or not. But I have to do what I think is right. Who knows, maybe I'm the one in the wrong.
I love how you, like, casually threw your girlfriend and your roommate under the bus. Like, do they have a social media presence? You just threw them under the bus, like, so fucking hard there. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. your friend's restaurant, too.
But I still feel like I have to do this. A lot of people could have done this video better than me, and hopefully they will, now that I've shown them the ropes. But if I am in the right, the next time something like this happens, can you guys please not say, "Ja, you were right about every other drama, but this time you're wrong," before my video even comes out. That being said, I am not confident that this video will go over well once I upload it. The good news is I don't have to worry about people like Prisonmate Luke coming in and making things worse. But I also can't get help from people like Lio, Peaches, and Doodletones.
You fucking pussy! So one dumbass, like Prisonmate Luke, is gone. So one, you think you're somehow safe, and then two, you're just sitting here admitting that you needed the fucking, like, oh my god. This is the funny thing about the art commentary community. You guys get into your little cliques and shit. This is why Lio was able to do what he did, right? Because you guys would get in your little communities, and then you'd bully each other, and you'd pick targets and like get into like fucking calls where you need like a fucking peanut gallery, an audience to like degrade people. And now because you don't have like a little army of jackasses backing your stupid behavior up, you're nervous. R.I.P. for that echo chamber. Really sucks when it's not there to encourage you to do bad things, isn't it?
The last two left YouTube and Lio's reputation is in the dirt. But I do believe they would have been more skeptical about this drama than most people. In many ways, this is like all the big dramas that have ever happened in the commentary community all at once. Just like Spoctor, Cinny admitted to it. Just like Peaches, she made a bad first response.
It's not the same, motherfucker. Okay, holy shit. It's not even remotely the same. None of these situations, I don't understand how you can keep comparing the Spoctor shit to Cinny, okay? Spoctor didn't send rape porn to, fucking stories. That he didn't do that. Oh my god.
And just like Pyro, people painted her as a groomer when she wasn't one. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, this drama has now gotten so big that people outside the ArtCC are talking about it. And a lot of non-ArtCC...
because it's crazy. It's crazy that a YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers whose community is predominantly children was found to be sending rape porn to said minors. I can't fucking articulate myself. I've been doing this for too long. Oh my goodness. I am, what, halfway through this video? Wonder how long I've been streaming. Jericho, if you're still alive, you should tell me how long I've been streaming. Pretty sure that you and my fucking phone are the only people here. That's fine, though. I'm enjoying myself.
People don't think that she's a groomer. Who knows, maybe I'm the one in the wrong. But after seeing what happened in the Spoctor, the Peaches, and the Pyro dramas, I just think we should be at least a little bit more skeptical. Please, do not take my word for this. Do your own research and look...
You are... What did I just fucking do to the video? Hello?
Depending on how you
there
look.
we go. Okay. Oh my god. 2 hours. Lovely. What, do you think that you're gonna pull like a PK Russell here? Like, is that what you think you're doing here? Like, do you think that you're gonna like come out here with like a video being like a little like reserved and sus about like the accusations, being like, I don't know, guys, like fucking like PK Russell did, and like, you're not, god damn it. It's not the same situation as the Spoctor drama, dude. Not even remotely. Like, the fact that there is, like, a full context DM, like DMs between the minor and Cinny, and you're still doing this, people are still doing this, what the fuck?
Look at it. This drama has now gotten so big that people outside the ArtCC are talking about it. And a lot of non-ArtCC people don't think that she's a groomer. Who knows?
What? The end video image is very apt? That's the thumbnail of the video. The YouTube just did a fucking weird thing.
Maybe I'm the one in the wrong. But after seeing what happened in the Spoctor, the Peaches, and the Pyro dramas, I just think we should be at least a little bit more skeptical. Please, do not take my word for this. Do your own research and look into these documents a little bit more carefully. And once again, I want to make this clear. Cinny is being irresponsible, but in my book, she's not a groomer. Anyways, let's get into the edited down version of the interview I had with Cinny.
Okay, I haven't seen this part before.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yeah.
Okay, so first thing I want to ask you, how are you feeling right now?
Kinda dead inside.
That sounds about right. Like, you seem like you've been through quite a bit of a roller coaster lately.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my first question, if you don't mind if I begin. Do you mind if I begin?
Am I being recorded?
Actually, sure, I'll ask that. Would you be okay if I record you?
I guess it should be fine.
Okay, so for my first question is, did you actually, like, look at the docs at all?
The first one, yes. The second one, I didn't get a chance to. It was made, so that Jack could upload his video, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay,
so... I'm pretty sure it came out the same day as me making my... Like, the one that, Eno made, I'm pretty sure was made on the exact same day that I recorded my apology video.
And Eno is the 14-year-old, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
She doesn't need to read the fucking doc, like, of their DMs. Like, she knows what she said to the fucking kid. Like...
Here's my first question. I looked at the first doc. Like, I desperately looked all over the first doc. I don't see any grooming going...
Stupid.
Oh, yeah. Like, Cinny had her avatar in sexual poses, and I was like, yeah, have you not seen Naruto or any PG-13 anime? Like,
no, I think a lot of that document was just complete horseshit, honestly. There were, of course, there were like some things that I do think were problems, like the actual issues, but a lot of it was just bullshit.
Yeah, like I was looking at that and I was like, this is so much nothing. Like, okay, sure, there's some stuff in here, but like 90% of it was just nothing. Like you saying, oh, this fan art someone made for me is sexy. It's like, oh no, that she said sexy. I heard the word sexy in a fucking Shrek movie when I was a kid. Like, oh no. Question one, let's just go in the order I asked you them. Did you take your apology down, and if so, why?
I privated it because I'm making a video, kind of going over why I don't believe I'm actually a groomer.
Okay. Okay, so they did this interview. Damn. They did this interview before that video came out that I reacted to. Okay. That's crazy.
Oh wow! Why don't you think why don't you think you're a groomer? It's because there's legitimately no evidence of you grooming. Is that why you think that?
I will be completely honest. I didn't even consider it to be grooming until Jack told me it was grooming.
Of course you didn't, because oh my god, yeah, no. Fucking groomers, abusers, they rarely see themselves as abusers. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. This is so crazy. What? Oh, I hate Lio Convoy, but goddamn, I think I would pay money to see Lio in a room in a Discord call with Cinny. Enjoy your food.
Oh my fucking god, of course you did. Of course you did. Because, like, here's the thing. I looked through both docs. Okay, were you talking appropriately? Yes. Were you grooming? No. So, let me go off topic. Cinny, are you... Can I call you Cinny? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, it's Cinny.
Okay, I might accidentally call you Sunny by accident, but I'll try to call you Cinny.
Oh my god,
So,
Jar,
Cinny,
fuck up, dude.
like, let me ask you something. Are you, you're straight, right?
What is
that? As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, what, now I'm straight too. I mean, no, sorry. Eno is a female, correct? I got the names mixed up.
Eno is AFAB, yeah.
AFAB, okay. So, yeah, have you ever dated a woman?
When I was 14.
Of course you did.
What? Of course you did? First of all, what does that mean? Second of all, this Kumo and Jar gave Cinny more fuel for her garbage, bullshit excuses. That's what happened here. Cinny was caught red fucking handed, and then Kumo and Jar gave her a goddamn an excuse, a way to try and come back. That's what fucking happened here. Holy shit.
And I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend when I was 16 because I realized I didn't love her like that, because I realized I don't like women like that.
You were just a bit bi-curious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Once I kissed an Italian guy, but that's not important right now.
What the fuck?
Way back when, I became friends with someone named Pee-wee. I guess now they go by Bug Spray. I just keep calling them Pee-wee because that's like ingrained in my brain. That's just who they are to me. I don't know, man. Like we kind of just like... I didn't realize that we only talked for a week before it got weird, but we were just like both being sexual like toward each other.
What does this
and
matter?
then,
oh my god,
like,
siren moment. Perks of living in a
They
city.
offered to help me move out by moving in with me.
Wow, that's so many sirens. I don't know if my mic can hear it, but I'm just gonna wait until they're done. Oh my goodness. Do I actually want to react to this? I don't fucking know. We'll see.
And I wanted very badly to leave my parents' place, so we went through like a lot of...
More siren! There's something going on, man. My area doesn't usually have this many sirens. That's gotta be a car accident or a fire.
Planning. And then one day they just ghosted me, and I had to work out other arrangements in order to move out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple days after they ghosted me, they made like a public YouTube video exposing me, and like they leaked like a shit ton of the art I sent them. Which,
yeah, and someone made a video defending you, and that video got like 300,000 views or some shit, right?
I don't know how many views it got, but I'm assuming you're talking about the video that Soph the Neko made.
I think it was Soph the Neko. But more importantly, so I think you're missing the point of the question. The person who made the first doc, like the old doc about you with the 17-year-old, are they the same person who's making the new doc now?
I don't think so. Also, what was there one that came out before addressing Cindy Barrow 3, or are you just talking about that one?
I heard that the same person, I just heard this recently, like today, someone said
you're
that,
like cosplaying Lyle
someone
Convoy
told
right
me
now
that,
and
oh, the same
failing
person who is calling Cindybear out in their doc was the same person who was getting onto their case like a year ago when they were 19 and talking with a 17-year-old, and I wanted to run that by you to see if you knew anything.
I don't think so, no. The person who made the Addressing Cindy Barrow 3 document was like a really old, like, ex-friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I don't know how to explain, like how much they just don't exist in my brain.
Both of these people sound like they're brain dead.
Is Eno friends with the person who made the first doc?
I'm not aware of them even, like, knowing of each other's existence. I mean, obviously, I think... I'm gonna call them Bunny. I'm pretty sure Bunny, like, probably knows about Eno, but I don't think Eno knows who Bunny is. Bunny is the person who made the doc.
Okay. Yeah, and at least from what I can tell from the messages, there was no indication from on my end that you were trying to get with a 14-year-old romantically.
No.
Yeah.
Who
with
cares?
The way people are talking about this, they're making you seem like the next EDP, the next Cosmodor, or whoever the fuck. Like, and this is like the important question I want to ask you. What, like, pushed you in to, like, saying, like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I groomed a minor, I'm leaving my channel that I've worked many years on because of,
Jack.
Yeah, so what was the thought process there?
I had like a thing in my head where I was just like, oh, this is what, like, seems like the best option, just to keep everyone happy and safe, I guess. It was mostly me trying to earn back Jack's trust by being open and honest with the people, like, with my own audience.
You don't deserve your platform. Your first apology and then leaving was the correct response to what you did. But here we are. Thanks to fucking Kumo and Jar for giving Cindy the courage to fucking come back and do this shit.
But you weren't honest with them. You said you groomed someone, and I don't...
I thought I did.
Okay,
You
here's
did.
the thing, and was the first big red flag to me. At first, I thought this was pretty cut and dry. You got accused, docs were made, there's so much evidence in the doc, they're so long, you must have done it because you admitted to it. So I was working on my video, and then I thought, I just had that feeling, the same feeling I got when the Peaches drama started, the same feeling I got when the Spoctor drama started. It's that feeling I get in the...
Like, god damn it, he's still bringing up the, like, old drama. Like, there have been people who have, like, gone over the doc in detail and explained why it is grooming. I just want to roast idiots. I don't have the bandwidth to explain it myself. There's other people who have done it. I'm sure you can find it. I think there's a person called Enla who's gone over it. I have my opinions about Enla. I think she says some ableist stuff sometimes, but you know, here we are, the fucking commentary community. Everyone's a goddamn fucking ableist. But I think she did a decent look at the doc. And I'm sure plenty of other people have done similar, if not better, dives of it too. Because this situation has fucking exploded. I'd argue this situation is blowing up almost as big as the almost as big as the initial, like, Kiro shit. Like Kiro the Wolf drama. Is big. Because it's getting out there into, like, normie YouTuber shit.
The back of my neck that just tells me something's not right here. And I thought about it. I was like, Cosmodor did not admit to grooming until it was too late.
You're not a big brain.
Neither
you're not
to this
big
day
braining.
has not admitted to doing anything wrong. Groomers don't fucking admit to it. So I thought to myself, why would she admit to it? I can't even think of a single groomer who just flat out said, "Yep, I did it." And then I started thinking maybe I should reach out to you and have a chat with you. So what you did was inappropriate. You shouldn't have done that. But I don't think you're Cosmodor level. You get what I'm saying?
So, like, what is the fucking point here? Like, we're sitting here continuously talking about, oh, I don't think it's grooming. You're not a groomer. You didn't groom. Like, yeah, what you did is inappropriate, but, like, are we serious? Like, are we really saying that... Like, are we really saying that she's still forgivable? That she's forgivable because we don't think it's grooming? Really? She's proven herself to not be trustworthy. She's proven herself to not be trustworthy. She has an audience predominantly made of minors. She should not be trusted. She does not deserve her platform. She's not forgivable. She committed a crime. Like, what is the point here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're working on a response to everything, is that right?
I'm trying.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be an uphill battle. You made things really bad for yourself by making that apology.
I realize that.
Yep. And here's the thing. As much backlash as you're getting right now, Spocters and Peaches was surprisingly worse, so I think you have a chance of getting out of this.
I hope so.
Yeah. So, what's the plan with you and Jack?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I can see what he posts on Twitter. I can tell he's not... He's not my friend.
Not anymore.
I would say
he
the
broke
same.
His trust.
I don't think that's what friends say about one another.
God, he jumped so fucking far. He's calling me a pedophile.
I haven't seen that.
You know, who cares if he did? Plenty of people would argue because you were willing to do that with a minor, that you had some sort of interest or attraction to the fact that you were doing that with the minor. If you want to argue semantics, I don't give a shit. There's, like, Jack might... Oop, I fucked up. Give me back my fucking video. There we go. Jack might very well believe that you are a pedophile. And quite frankly, he's not necessarily wrong for believing that. Because, like, it's... At the end of the day, you sent really egregious shit to a minor. You encouraged said minor to also make content for you, and you would, like, push them and prod them when they wouldn't respond. Like, god damn it, Cinny.
But I've seen other stuff.
I saw, like, I was at work, god damn it, and I saw him say some shit like, live and suffer, pedo bear. I think it's so jarring because he left before I even came home from work. Like, I came home from work and he was just gone. And then sorry, what?
Loud siren moment.
It's just, it's funny to hear a woman say that for one. Oh.
Then
hang on, let's go
work
back.
and he was just gone. And he left before I even came home from work. Like, I came home from work and he was just gone. And then sorry, what?
You're so fucking
it's funny to hear a woman say that for once.
God. Are we adding the misogyny in there, bro? Oh my god. Listen, like, it makes complete sense why. It makes complete sense why he would leave while you were not home. I don't know why that is so shocking. It is the safest and easiest thing to do for Jack. You hurt him. You broke his trust. You did really fucked up shit. He did not trust you anymore. He did not feel safe. He was recontextualizing your relationship. Of course, he's just going to fucking leave.
I came home from work and he was gone, and then the next morning the police came to my apartment.
Oh no!
For a wellness check, not for anything bad.
Oh, okay.
What? Jar, why are you upset about the cops being called? Huh? Why would you... Wait a minute. Jar earlier was complaining about how, why wouldn't you call the cops if you thought kids were in danger? But his reaction to thinking that they called the cops on Cinny was like, oh no! Like, as in, how could they do that? Are you stupid? Yes. Yes, you are. You're stupid. And why? Cinny literally committed a crime. Cinny sent illegal content, illegal for a minor to be sent. I can't fucking articulate myself. Cinny committed a crime. The appropriate action would be for her to be arrested, but unfortunately, America sucks when it comes to protecting children. Oh my god.
I woke up to like the police at my door, and they were just like, hey, heard something was going on with you. Your friend called us here, and I was like, oh. And then I looked at my phone and I saw that like my real life friend tried calling me multiple times, and Jack tried calling me multiple times. And I texted like both of them, and my real life friend didn't know that the police were coming, so I figured they didn't call them, so it had to be Jack. I told Jack.
So like, either your IRL friend or Jack called for a wellness check to make sure you didn't kill yourself. Are we like implying that this is a bad thing or something?
Back like, oh, the police came by, and he was like, yeah, we thought you were dead, lol. Like he said LOL at the end of his message, and then he never texted me ever again.
Yeah, because maybe he doesn't really give a shit about your fucking feelings, but maybe he also was just a person who has respect for the fact that you exist and you guys did have a friendship and wanted to make sure you didn't die. Like, there's reasons for that. There's reasons for people to like, not care, but, like, also care. Like, I have a former friend who hurt me so fucking bad. I'm not gonna get into that drama because it's not really relevant. But, like, I fucking would laugh at her if she was, like, having a bad time. But at the same time, if I thought she was gonna kill herself, I'd still call the police. I don't want her to die. I just don't give a shit about her succeeding in life anymore. Like, that's a thing.
And I was like, oh, this is good, because this means he's upset with me, but he still cares about me. That's good. He wants to make sure I'm alive. And then, like, I went to work, and in the middle of my shift, I saw that he made, like, a big, like, Twitter thread, basically mocking me. Like, he bragged about stealing my friends from me.
Good, base.
And he said, like, you know, live and suffer, pedo bear.
Based.
And then he, like, posted a picture of, like, a hat that he left on my pillow when he left. Like, it was a hat that said groom on it.
Actually, that's something I've been meaning to ask you. So, like, they accused you of touching them inappropriately?
Yeah, fuck him for even, like, insinuating that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get real here. Me and Professor Dreadlock, we're best buddies.
Alright, we've been through this. Can we skip this a little bit?
I know Jack goes by he, him, but, like, their sex is, they're an AFAB, and,
yeah, he's AFAB.
Yeah, so, two women living with each other, they're gonna,
Whoa!
I know, Jack goes by he, we do pretty much everything else, and, like, when I heard that, I was just like, you know, I know, Jack goes by he, him, but, like, their sex is, they're an AFAB, and,
yeah, he's AFAB.
Yeah, so, two women living with each other, they're gonna,
Jack is not
I
a
don't know
woman.
what it's like with two women living with each other, but I can tell you, as a guy who lives with another guy.
Oh my god, I hate you so much! Stop with the fucking transphobia! What the fuck is wrong with this community? Holy shit! God! You people are gross!
We sometimes touch each other a bit inappropriately.
You're so weird, Dar, right now. Like, I don't give a shit if you have, like, that kind of relationship.
Jack showed, like, me screaming at him, like, through text, saying, I always asked you if it was okay, and you said yes, and, like, no one mentioned that, or, like, said anything about that.
Well, you need to understand this corner of the internet, they're fucking idiots. They will believe what they're told until they're shown the opposite.
Oh my god,
I mean,
Dar.
come on, you've seen this with the Stalker drama. You've seen this with the Peaches
you
drama.
should look in a goddamn
Prismate
fucking
Luke literally
mirror.
put up screenshots that contradicted what he said, and people went, "Yep, that seems legit to me."
I'm a little thrown off that, like, the commentators aren't, like, looking at that.
Actually, that's something I've been meaning to ask you. Aside from me, has anybody reached out to you?
Two YouTubers contacted me and, like, asked me questions, but no one else. Yeah, it was,
So, I'm pretty sure one of those is Kumo. So, that means there's a third person who's talked to Cinny. Who is that? Is the question.
Okay, so I'm literally the first person who was like, "Hey, I don't think you're as bad as what
You're the
everybody else
second
is
person.
saying."
The first person was Kumo.
Of course, it's Kumo.
Okay, so the supposed third person that Cinny has talked to doesn't defend them, apparently? Okay.
Like, I have my own issues with the guy, but, like, it sounds like sometimes he could be skeptical in the right areas, and you know what? I think he was skeptical in the right area because, like, I've heard rumors that you two were collabing together, but I watched his video and I was like, I don't.
Collabing is a stretch, but like he's trying to help me like make my video as good as it can be.
Oh, okay.
There it is! There it fucking is! Kumo has been saying that he didn't help Cinny because Jack on Twitter has been saying that he helped Cinny write that video. Oh my god, Kumo, you're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, so...
Like, not a collab, just like, he's looking over my stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I was so ready to tear into you. And this was the day I was going to upload it, unlist it for my Patreon supporters, and it was gonna go live tomorrow. But then I decided to fact check one more time, just make sure everything was correct, and I've had this feeling for a while, like something isn't right, and after looking at everything I realized what you did was bad. Very bad. If you were, you better thank your vagina. If you had a pee-pee, you would be, oh man, it would not be good for you if you had a pee-pee.
Is going on right now?
Yeah, but people are more forgiving when women do this.
What? Oh, god damn it! Jar! What is wrong with you?
But yeah, like, I don't think you're a groomer. I think your friend who you lived with for years convinced you that you were a horrible person. You started thinking you were a horrible person, and you cracked under.
She is a horrible person. She is a horrible person, and you are defending a horrible person, and you are just being a transphobic, ableist piece of shit to Jack. For what? What do you gain from this? What is the point?
Underneath the pressure and decided to say something in a video that was really, that made you look really, really, really bad. And I'm guessing you didn't fully grasp what the word groomer meant, right?
I think anyone who is watching my videos might be able to discern that, because
if you could be so lucky, do you know how dumb these people are?
Oh my god, it is so rich hearing Jar say, you know how dumb these people are? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
So Jack, I think Jack doesn't understand what grooming is, and I've been getting a lot of my information from him.
No, he knows what a groomer is.
One of the things that I know I've said that was incorrect was like, so Jack keeps saying that he was groomed by Kitty Dog when he was 12 and Kitty Dog was 14. And
okay, I don't care about.
Believed him.
I don't care about the situation. I have my opinions on that, but I do not care about the situation. It has no bearing on this. It has no bearing on this. Jack is not the only one who has unequivocally... Is unequivocally the right word? I don't fucking know. Jack is not the only one who believes that you are a groomer. There are plenty of adults across the internet at this point who have read that fucking doc, read your DMs, and listened to your response, and have decided on their own, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are a groomer. Jack is not the only one who decided that, you stupid motherfucker.
Okay, that's not...
I don't want to downplay his experience in like that he was traumatized. I just, now that I'm like going to therapy and shit, I don't think it was grooming actually.
Like, I don't care about Cindy's opinions on if it was or was not grooming. And like, Jar shouldn't be sitting here having opinions on it either, because, like, I'm willing to bet a month's rent that he doesn't know a jack shit about the allegations between Kitty Dog and Jack.
That doesn't sound fucking right. God. And I feel fucking stupid for, like, making a video and defending that point.
Okay.
The situation between Kitty Dog and Jack, from what I know, is very different from the situation between Eno and Cinny. Okay? It's not the same. So even if you want to sit there and argue semantics again and say that Kitty Dog did or did not groom Jack, it's at the very least, Kitty Dog did participate in abusing Jack. But Jack's personal feelings and, like, his, like, him trying to compartmentalize and process and understand what he went through is not the same as this situation. Not even a little bit. It's so annoying. This is so annoying.
You know how the only interaction we...
I hate that this community actively uses each other's trauma against other people, too. I hate it.
...we had ever was when I caught...
Like, throughout this whole situation, people actively been using, like, Jack's trauma against him as well.
...commented on your Spoctor video.
Yeah.
Okay. In that video, you said you were moving in with Birdie, and, like, when I heard you bring that up, I was like, haha, well, this is going to be entertaining in a year.
Oh.
So that's exactly what I thought, because I was like, oh, two ArtCC people underneath the same roof. What could possibly go wrong?
Fuck.
Jeff, you're so unbelievable.
Yeah, sorry I didn't warn you sooner. Honestly, I thought you would throw Jack underneath the bus first. Like, honestly, I thought...
So, like, what could possibly... So, but... Jar, what the fuck? Okay? Like, what is the point of this? Cinny sent rape porn to a 14-year-old. That is the core of this situation. Jack moving in with Cinny has no bearing on this situation. How fucked up it is. Like, I don't... What is going on here? What is the point you're trying to make? What does it have to do with anything?
It would happen the reverse way.
No. God. This entire situation just sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
trust me. I've been in
though.
your shoes. Peach has been in your shoes. Spoctor has been in your shoes. The only thing I'm going to tell you is this: once you're out of this situation, don't fuck up again. Like
she's not getting out of this.
Don't fuck up like Spoctor and Peaches did. Like, here's the thing.
She's not getting out of this. First of all, Peaches was a continuous fuck up. She was just really good at hiding it. Second of all, from my understanding, the second fuck up that Spoctor did really wasn't even that big a fucking deal. When he was a minor, he sent, he exchanged NSFW with another minor. Like, I think it was, nudes and shit. And he I'm paraphrasing, I take this with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure the second drama of Spoctor was, Spoctor admitted to fucking Junkie that, he, forgot that he had a flash drive with, nudes that were exchanged between him and another minor when he was also a minor, and he forgot that he fucking had it until he was 18, and then he fucking destroyed it. And that is, from my understanding, what they cooked him over. And then Spoctor was like, I'm so fucking sick of the toxic ass drama, I'm out of here, bye. I'm 90% sure that's the majority of the drama. I'm sure there's more, because there's always fucking more in this community, but If that's all it was, no, Spoctor is not a fucking creep. God, you people are dumb.
When it comes to the Spoctor situation, the dude got canceled for being a pussy. Like, if I was in that same situation as him, I would have been like, oh yeah, I stumbled upon it, looked through all the multiple folders I had on it, saw the 13-year-old nudes, freaked out, ripped it out, stomped on it, and flushed it down my toilet. I'm not a predator, I just held on to those nudes in deep within folders, and
yeah, no,
that's
this
what
is the
happened to me.
situation. This is what
Oh,
I
well,
remember.
guess
That's
I'll keep
basically
uploading
what
like I normally
Spoctor
did, but
said
instead
and
he was
did.
like, oh no, I'm gonna run away and make people think I'm a predator, like fucking idiot.
He left because he got
I remember
sick of you
people
fuckers.
like getting really upset.
Like honestly, you keep bringing up Spoctor, the original Spoctor drama. Do you not understand the fucking trauma that probably gave the kid? Like, are you serious? And then for him to get lambasted again and to be attacked again, motherfucker probably just got sick of it and left. Because sometimes people don't give a shit about their online platform. They just leave. That's what happened. Spoctor just decided to peace out. Him leaving because he didn't want to deal with more garbage means nothing.
Upset with me when I tried giving like Spoctor the benefit of the doubt in my video, where I was just like, you know, maybe he just forgot about it, and then people were like calling me a dick writer.
Well, you are that. Let's be honest here. I've seen how much you cum.
I can't. What is this conversation? What is this conversation?
Rude, but anyway.
Come on, you're a coomer. You're like a super coomer. Like I've seen.
You make people uncomfortable, dude. Do not make me feel bad for Cinny, Jar. Shut up.
Some of the stuff you've drawn.
Don't remind me of what everyone's seen. Fuck. Alright,
But I'm gonna give you some advice, okay?
No.
You don't want any advice?
Okay, fine. Damn
okay,
it.
number one, you're gonna have to take the L on the way you are talking to the 14-year-old, but you have to make it clear.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. There's no, like, listen, I had a 14-year-old like, hey, I want to make you, I'm a big fan of you, and I want to make you happy, and I was like, no, I know where this is going. This is a fucking honeypot situation. No, thank you.
Oh, what? What? Jar? Give it a couple years, maybe there'll be a fucking doc about Jar.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
In my
You've seen
video,
my Beaches video, right?
I think so.
Okay, when I said adults talk inappropriately around minors all the time, people really took that the wrong way. But like, I defended myself on my second channel in my Vincent Skullman video. I was like, my dad showed me RoboCop when I was a kid, and that movie had boobies in it. Like, inappropriate things can happen.
I don't.
The kids are saying inappropriate stuff to each other all the time.
There's a difference between a kid like consuming that kind of content on their own, or maybe watching like some kind of media, and like directly interacting one-on-one with an adult and being fed this material. Like, there's a difference there. Also, I don't know, I'm sure there's plenty of people that would argue that, like, showing your kid that material was inappropriate, but here we are.
It's not, like, you're not grooming a kid because you say pee-pee by accident.
That is not, Jar, that is not why people are saying it's grooming, you stupid motherfucker. The beginning of their conversation started with the age of Eno being established. You can very clearly see over time Cine start to introduce more and more lewd and sexual and downright graphic content. It was a slow progression. And you can clearly see as they do this, they acknowledge Eno's age and be like, oh, I can't show you this, so you're too bad you're a baby. Like, too bad. I think they literally joke about them being a fetus. Like, it is like, I don't understand how you don't get it. How do you not get it? What is not clicking? This is why I don't believe that you didn't, this is why I don't believe you didn't read it. No, that sentence doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? I don't know. I don't believe you read the damn doc.
Accident around them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this stuff, and you're...
Honestly, it might be better for you if you didn't read the fucking doc, because if you did read it, I think that's worse.
You're not gonna get all your fans back, people are gonna hate on you, but that is better than people thinking that you're the next Cosmodor.
She's not a good person, and she should leave. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the point is here. Like, Jar, do you really think she deserves her platform? Like, at the end of the day, that's what's happening here. That's what this means. At the end of the day, that's what this means. Jar thinks that a person with the predominantly child audience of nearly 500,000 subscribers who sent sadomasochistic rape porn to a 14-year-old deserves to keep that audience and be forgiven and be trusted. That's a problem, Jar. That's a problem.
I had to change my Spoctor thumbnail, like the one where you said, coming up to get a cupcake, because I was like, oh, people might take this the wrong way, and I don't like Spoctor, but I don't think he's a groomer or anything like that, so that's why I had to change the thumbnail.
The situation was so different.
And I understand you've heard nothing but bad things about me. I'm pretty sure you think I'm a racist pedo yourself. At least one of those things.
I know you're not looked at in the best light, but I don't actually have any labels to attach to you.
Come on. Not even the racist one.
I'm too stupid. I don't keep up with everything.
Jar, you're so
I was mostly thrown for a loop when you said you were coming back from work. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you did YouTube full time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not...
No!
Because,
no!
Like, okay, not YouTube full time. But the thing is, I thought you did internet stuff full time because, like, commissions and all that, because, like, I looked at your art style and I was like, this girl draws porn for a living.
All the smaller, like, things that are being, like, said about me, I plan on covering in, like, a second video, like, for example, the scamming thing, and also, like, I'm being called racist because I said something racist.
Come on, sis, you're talking to the racism king over here.
I cannot. Oh my god. Sister, I can't. Oh my god. Again, I would just like to point out, this is the motherfucker that at the beginning of this fucking video had to point out how Jack is really autistic. Jar, dude, you really gotta fucking work on your self-awareness. You really gotta work on that shit. Oh my god. You gotta stop doing this. You need a goddamn break from the internet. Like, please show these videos to a therapist. I'm begging you. It's for your own good.
The king of racism. But I need to like talk about that in a separate video, because the first video, the one I'm making right now, is mostly just talking about why I don't think I'm a groomer and why Jack is mean. He's mean. He's mean. Everyone look at Jack right now. All right.
I don't. I'm willing to bet money. I know absolutely no one is watching this video, but God, I'd be willing to bet money. How much you want to bet? That second video isn't gonna come after the response Cindy got from the last video.
Yeah.
No, there's like a bunch of fucking issues I have with Jack after seeing all this.
Actually, that reminds me. Does Jack have an IRL job?
No.
Do they receive Social Security?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I heard a story with that. I will admit, I did. When I was questioning this, I did watch Kumo's video because I realized, okay, I need to hear someone defending this because, like, sometimes you just need one.
Here's someone defending this. Like, yeah, they mask off. Of course, again, we're bringing up the fucking the fact that Jack is disabled and cannot hold down a job because they're disabled and needs benefits. Of course, we have to bring that up again. God, you all are ableist dirtbags. Holy shit.
One person to say the emperor has no clothes for you to actually see that he's naked. Yeah, when I saw his video, not a great video. He kind of rambles a lot. It took forever to actually start. He also has another video that is way shorter. I prefer his second one, but even then the second one is so long. But like I looked at the video and I was like, this dude doesn't know what he's doing, but like he's telling the truth. You're not a groomer. You're a lot of things. You're inappropriate with minors. You shouldn't send the stuff you sent. You've had multiple warnings about this. You be careful, and here's the thing. This happens again. It's going to be really bad. So, like, you need to double, triple, quintuple check what you're doing, who you're talking to. You need to keep the ages in mind. And if you're gonna start your Discord up again, make it 18+.
Yeah, that's also part of my conclusion.
You think that she should have a Discord again? Oh my God, Jar! Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, I'm gonna probably have like an age verification thing going on. I don't know how exactly I plan on implementing that yet.
Imagine being a person, seeing this, and then going to join Cindy's new Discord and presenting your fucking ID to Cindy to be like, oh, I'm not a minor, you can't groom me. Like, what is happening here?
Because I don't want to, like... My first idea was to have people, like, give me their driver's license, but that seems like a bad idea.
I'm also pretty sure that requiring ID is, like, against Discord's terms of service, but a lot of communities do it anyway. Funny enough, the community I joined that did that, like, there was the most, honestly, some of the most strict communities I've been in have ended up being the worst, I'm not gonna lie. That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other fucking conversation. Oh my God. I'm almost done with this video. Do I want to finish this video? Do I really want to be here for another 20 minutes? Do I care? There's 2 people here.
That seems
just have them click on
easy way to dox yourself.
Just have them click on the I promise I'm 18 button. Like that's.
But then people are gonna be like, that's not good enough.
Oh, poor baby. Why would you say that like that? What the fuck? Who are you? Why are you like this?
Tell them to make videos on Pornhub instead of you then. Like, what I find the funniest thing about this entire drama is, like, the doc that was like, oh, her character did a sexy pose, and then Jack links it beneath his video.
Imagine, like, I can't even comprehend having a buddy-buddy conversation like this with someone that you actively know sent a rape comic to a 14-year-old. And actively, like, told them about sadomasochistic fantasies, had them draw this kind of content. Like, you're acting like you're gonna crack a cold one open with her, Jar. Are you serious? Are you, like... It's cool. It's cool. You can just pull a Coyote Lovely and say it was a gay op, and you'll be fine.
Yo, and it ends with the fucking, your two characters.
The fucking panty and stalking me.
Yeah, like, I know what panty and stalking is, and I know that's not a show I would be, like, sending to any minor I've spoken to. Let's just say that. And when I saw that, I was just like, I was confused about this. Like, people saying, oh, CinnyBear03, she drew a character in sexy poses, it's porn. Here, let me link it down beneath my video without age restricting it.
Oh my fucking god, I can't.
I just think it's fucking wild that, like, in Jack's video.
Oh my god, okay, my brain's rotting, I don't care anymore. Yeah, no one else is here right now. That's super cool. I don't really care. For anyone who potentially watches in the future, thanks for watching me ramble about shit. Hope you hated the video.